Bully the thing. Hi, things! Oh shit! Hype train, go, go, go! Hi! It's for Sean. Thank you very much for the sub. How are you guys? Hello! Don't run from me! I love you! Hi! Today a heat wave hit. I know. I went outside and it was like a wall of heat. It was like disgusting. But hopefully we can all stay cool together. Because it's disgusting outside. Hi. It rained here. Oh, I'm so jealous. Mexico City's like flooded.
Hi, Lily.
Hi. Thanks so much for the bits. The hype train, it beginneth. Hello. I saw footage yesterday of like the Mexico City airport being like fucking flooded and I was like, yup! Apparently it's rained so much this year. It hasn't rained this hard in Mexico City since the 80s. Meanwhile, I'm here in Spain looking at like a fucking dry ass goddamn field. Like, when? Hi!
Can summer be over, please?
Oh, one more month, things. One more month. One more month and then we'll pull through. I believe in us. One more month, one more heat wave, and then it's September, and then you know what it begins? You know what it begins? Fall. Pumpkin season. Sweaters. Cute outfits that you can actually wear because it's not too hot or not too cold. Fall. Time to get out again a little bit. It'll be Christmas before you know it. Yeah! The pumpkin spice, it beginneth. Fall is spring without allergies. Yeah. Yeah. I can finally decorate my house for Halloween. Although, honestly, I don't see myself decorating for anything besides Christmas until I have, like, fucking kids. I'm getting a Christmas tree this year. I'm dead set on it. I'm Grimos! Eat Grimos. Hobby's, like, shaking his head in fear, but, like, it's happening, bitch. Like, it's happening, butt fuck. I'm getting my Grimos tree. Don't wag your finger at me, you piece of... Leave. Real or artificial? Oh, artificial. I want, like, the type of tree that my parents used to have that already have the lights built into it. Give me that plastic. Is it gonna be pink or have pink ornaments? No, it's gonna be normal Christmas tree color, but probably gonna have some pink ornaments. Are we winging it this week? Oh, right, I didn't post the schedule. I'll post it later or tomorrow. I've been busy. Like, I think that, like, a decent chunk of my Monday is figure out what you're gonna stream for the week. And while I do know, I actually never just put it to paper. Go get a real tree. No! I have to drive out to get it. Fuck no. Unless I can get that shit delivered, it's not happening. Fake. Seasons are a fictional thing that exists. It's either rainy or not rainy. True!
Give me the clear sky from the heat waves, but the temperature of late October/November. That'd be perfect for me.
Believe it or not, true, that's actually the weather we get in Mexico during the winter, which is my favorite season in the city. Here in Spain, though, it's really nice too. We get a little rain, but for the most part, it's just lovely. Real trees have become really expensive. Artificial just wins now, and some scented pine ones are just good. Honestly, for me, like, I've always had artificial trees in my house, so I would just go artificial. Imagine living in Mexico could not be me. Would there be pink lights on your Christmas tree? No, like normal light color, but like, here's the thing, right? I do like shit like that. I do like fucking, tacky shit like that, like, you know, the all-white Christmas tree and whatnot. I do love that shit, but hubby's a bit more traditional when it comes to stuff like Christmas decorations, so like, compromise. I'm not gonna make a pink Christmas tree, but I will put pink ornaments on it. Christmas is red and green, screw you. No, I like those like modern minimalist Christmas trees that are super stylish and cute. Necromorph ornament, just eyeballs. Better than beige. Like, I know that hubby wants to get a real tree, but I don't even know where to get one on the island. There must be places, right? But like, we don't have a car. Fucking Uber to get a tree and then Uber back home. They're not gonna fucking let us carry it out. So I can do like other smaller things. I can do Christmas wreaths and I can do lights and whatever. Maybe not like the full tree right now, but I do want one someday. The problem is getting rid of it after. Yeah, where the fuck do you put it? I have a tiny countertop mini Christmas tree with integrated fiberglass lights that look like needle tips. Oh, that sounds so cute. I like fucking artificial trees because they can do such stylish things, but like, ugh, I live with a traditional man. You chop it up for fireworks. Do you guys think I live in a field? I live in an apartment. Maybe we can use the wood for barbecue. I don't have a grill up here yet. Hi! As a trad wife, don't you want to live with a trad man? Ugh, no. Why are you nodding like the Mr. Clean guy back there? Stop it! Hi! You're not a trad man. Like, I'm sorry to tell you. You're not a trad man at all. You don't do any trad man things. The one time we tried to fix a light bulb together, we broke it. He almost killed himself by inhaling gsupps. He's not even remotely trad. He's fine. How? It wasn't the light bulb, it was the fixture. Okay, so like what happened was, this was like back in like my old apartment. We had the types of light bulbs that are like embedded into the ceiling, right? Light fixtures that are like embedded into the ceiling. So you have to like, to get to the light bulb, you have to like pull down the casing really, really hard to actually access the fucking bulb. He pulled so hard that a bit of plaster came out with it, and then we could just not put it back in at all. So we ended up putting like a cardboard up there until we could get it fixed. Oh my god. Yeah, like the plaster was really weak, to be fair, and he just yanked it out. It was like, I was like, oh. I'm like kind of terrified of what's gonna happen in this apartment if a light bulb fucking goes out. Ah, rookie mistake, makes sense. Like, honest to God, I'm gonna have to call my chat. I'm gonna be like, things, I can't change my light bulb when I lose a fucking light bulb in this apartment. nothing to grip, so how do you take those out of the ceiling? Too powerful. Flathead screwdriver, you just pry it open. Really? Wait, really? Huh. You intimidate it first. No, I just fucking grabbed it with my bare hands, and then hubby grabbed it with his bare hands and we broke it. Yeah, I can see you guys doing that. You just unscrew them. You can't unscrew them. They're not screwable. They don't have screws. They have like little hooks on the inside. You just have to like pull it out.
At that point, use the handyman's secret weapon duct tape.
We kind of did, honestly. The triangle's alive. You pry it open gently. Oh, no. I'm gonna end up calling, like, my handyman to help me fucking fix light bulbs in this apartment if I have stuff go out. I fucking hate home repairs though, because like, the thing with home repairs is, you either have to do it so gently, like prepping a virgin's asshole, or you have to fucking brute force caveman that shit, like Neanderthal, like meh. And then there's like no in between, there's like no medium fucking level of force that you can do something to fix something in a house. It's either super gently, or super fucking irate of mad, you know? Super force. And I hate that, because I don't have either of those settings. Prepping a fucking what? You heard me. Like, you have to make a choice. You have to make a choice. You have to either choose. Is this one of the things that comes apart gently, or one of the things that comes apart hard? And if you make the wrong choice, congratulations, you just broke something. Why did you have to use that metaphor? Why not? When in doubt, use the handy engineer's flow diagram. If it should be moving, use W40. If it should not be moving, use duct tape. I don't know what that is! What do you mean WD-40? Just say a screwdriver! Hi! It's a lubricant. What? It fights rust. What? Oh, I might have to like actually lube up my my blinds. The ones that I have, like, we have like shutters outside that like the previous owners of this place never fucking used, so now they're stuck up there. So either we need some fucking lube, or we need to call my handyman to get his fucking fingies in there and just fucking fist it out. It's a rust breaker lube. Oh. It's mechanical lube. Lube for the joints, not for the butthole. It's industrial lube. Hi! I know, I don't need a manual. I need to call a guy. I am that bitch. I would be that housewife. I call a guy. Please fix my shit. I can't do it by myself. Like, I genuinely don't trust myself to not break something whenever I have to fix anything. Guys, when I got up to my office when we first got this place, we immediately noticed we made a crucial mistake. There was no lights up here. We had to go out and buy lamps. I don't notice these things, okay? Can hubby not fix it? He can, but like, he'd rather not fuck with something that he has no idea what he's doing. It's better if you just get someone to show you how to do it the first time, and then you do it yourself. You don't know what WD-40 is? I'm not a man! How the fuck would I know about industrial lube? I'm not a guy. It's too much testosterone for my conversation. I'm a woman. I have no idea what those things are. Ask me about anything else that does not fucking power tools and I'll tell you. Lily, I don't repair shit. I don't know what WD-40 is. Yeah, but like, are you a guy or not? Wow, sexist, absolutely. My girlfriend knows that. Then your girlfriend is a very smart cookie, but I don't. Yeah, that's my policy. If I can break it and I avoid messing with it, if I don't know what I'm doing. It's better to just call someone to show you the first time. I can't believe that there's a website called Lubes Online. You are so lucky you didn't end up in a different type of website. The type with leather harnesses and things. Did Spanish just link fucking lubricants? Yeah. Listen, whatever it works. No! I am Pink Thing Who Draw, no power tools. Please don't give me a power tool. I feel like I would be very deadly with a power tool. Like a nail gun. One typing mistake in Spanish would have been done. Oh, yeah. You would have ended up on a very different type of lube site. Power tools and tentacles don't mix. No. It's a miracle for squeaky doors. How old are y'all's houses that you have to fucking use WD-40? I will say this, I'm probably gonna have to bust some open to fix the shutters on the outside of my windows, but I'm not gonna do it. I don't wanna fucking break it. Lily, are you the type of thinking that thinks that blinker fluid is a thing? Yes. Okay, let's begin! Alright, so last time on Dragon Ball Z, we kind of got sidetracked a little bit with Hans. So we're gonna do Uma Musume review first, and then we'll do Street Fighter. So we can just like pick it up from yesterday. We got super sidetracked, it was hella funny. But we need to go back to it. Hi! We got too excited. You did. You did, and now I have to adjust my schedule. Time to get out at horse! So what's our goal if chat hits 200? No goals for now. Until, like, I can make sure that Cygames won't fucking clap me. If you guys reach 200, maybe we can do an extra long stream on Friday. If all goes well. Chat, dick back into pants. Put it back! Yes, time for gay panic indeed. Hi! 211 plushies sold so far. We're doing so good. Let's go! 300! Okay, anyway, where did we leave off yesterday? Asian Flash, I think? No. Lily, you're either incredibly knowledgeable about a subject or completely illiterate on it, and there's no in between. But you say it with the confidence! Agnes Digital, we did do her. We did do Rice Shower. We did Rice Shower and Mommy's Halloween skins. Gorgeous. I think these were the last ones that we did. So, like, let's move on to another Hans! Yeah, we left off here. Super Freak Halloween version. Tits. And fangs. Adorable. Giant Hans ears. Yeah, this is exactly where we left off. Oh, shit, I love her. Oh my god, that's so pink. That's exactly the right amount of pink to have on an outfit, by the way. That's exactly the right amount, also 5 head. That is so cute. This is a racing outfit. This is the outfit that's like, you want to look like an idol on the track, but you also want to run super fucking fast. This is what you wear. Also, her name is Princess. That's so cute. Her name is Princess. The hair is everything. But the thing I like is how obnoxiously pink it is. One color, one accent. That's it. Honest to God, you don't need more. Un color. Like, one of the most simple but effective color schemes I've seen so far is just like different shades of pink and one green accent. And that's it. You don't need anything else. The, are they ribbon straps on the back there? Let's see the turnaround. Oh, yes, it is. Those, like, ribbon straps are super cute. Actually fucking adorable. The hairstyle is adorable, too. Not a super long tail, but a very nice, very, very nice hair in general. I love the dress. I love the half sleeves. I love how girly it is and how cutesy it is. And this is like perfect idol, but it also is giving princess. It is genuinely giving princess in the best way. And I love it. Look at it. Also, look at the bags. She does look like a princess. I think that was intentional, that they wanted to make her look regal, but not like a queen regal, but a princess regal. So that's why pink is a great color for that. Yeah, the green symbols are really nice contrast bits so that it makes your eye look at different things. Like at the chest piece and at the skirt and then at the socks. Her eyes are also blue, which immediately makes you look at her face. And I like the little baby crown. A lot of Umas have like a crown on their ear, which I'm kind of super obsessed with. I think it looks so cute. Are those perky boobs or blue buzz? I think they're perky. She's very girly pop, super girly pop. Yeah, this isn't like Scarlet. Scarlet is a lot more overtly like, I'm the queen. Like, Princess is a little bit more subdued, I guess you could say, but it's super cute. Like, it's subdued, but it isn't because it's bright fucking pink. Like, that is an assault on your eyeballs, chat, but a good one. Because it's a cohesive assault on the eyebrows. On the eyeballs, sorry. Strong strawberry shortcake vibes with the pink and green. Yeah, a little bit. She's missing some, like, cream or yellow there to fucking actually give off that vibe, but for the most part, it's a very strong look. It burns, but it's baller. Yeah, I like it a lot. Let me see more. Oh, it's so flirty. I love it that when they do the casual outfit that does, in a very low-key way, match their racing fit. Because, like, sure, it's not obnoxiously pink, but the silhouette is really, really similar, and it definitely lives up to the princess persona. It's still, like, girly and refined and cutesy and very princessy, but it's not, like, as annoyingly pink, and it doesn't feel like a showbiz outfit. You know, it doesn't feel like a performance outfit. It just feels like something that you would wear every day. It's super cute. I especially like the tiny little baby socks with the frillies on top. Those are always adorable. And matching shoes, mama. Bows everywhere. Nice little accents here and there. She looks so sweet. 17 runs and 5 wins. Not bad for the IRL Hons. She looks adorable. And this is another very flirty outfit. This is another good first date outfit if you want to, like... If you want to impress a man... Look. If you want to impress anybody on a first date, just show some leggy. Show some leg. It's almost always guaranteed to work, mama. Oh yeah, the belt, the bow on the belt is so adorable. Oh, the pumps are super cute. I want to see the full turnaround for this, though. Let me see. If there's any neat details on the back. Oh, they're actually wedge pumps. Interesting. I was expecting, like, normal high heels. Thank you for the follow! It's super cute. Both the dress, the coat, the socks, and the shoes are just perfect match. And I also like that, like, the gray of her little jacket there matches her crown. So the crown does not at all feel out of place. Since they always keep the hair accessories, it's kind of important to think, okay, like, I want to keep this hair accessory. That means that I have to make sure that the outfit cohesively fits the hair accessory. Or the hair accessory is either going to stand out too much or get lost in the shuffle. I do wish that they styled the tail, though. Yeah, I wish the tail was like... Oh, that's so cute. I wish the tail was curly also, but, like, she doesn't have super curly hair, so it's fine. God, that Widow's Peak is criminal. She has, like, super anime girl hair bands, mama. And fat tits. Like, no, like, they're just outright showing them to me now. If there's one lesson to take away from the design of this game, it's that you can still be sexy without showing excessive amount of skin, booba, or ass. Yeah, actually... This is, like, a great example of how to make something sensual without showing too much skin. Some of the girls show more skin, but for the most part, the thing that makes a design sexy or cute, it's the vibe. Like, here's the thing, right? A lot of these do show more skin, but all of them could walk down the street without getting arrested, and that's what you want. We want it to be a little bit more tasteful, I guess you could say.
I learned a fact about Agnes Tachyon, the horse. He was a prodigious breeder, with nearly 3,000 children, all conceived naturally, and actually died during his last session. Still managed to conceive.
He lived like a Chad and died like a Chad, mama! He went to Valhalla. You only go to Valhalla if you die in, like, battle or eating pussy. I'm sorry, like, I don't make the rules. He literally died doing what he loved. Getting more children. 3,000, mama. That's a number. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Mantra. The last gasm. Oh, gag. He burst into Valhalla mid-throst. He ascended! He fucking went, ugh, and his soul left his body, and he was like, welp, that's that. Like, it's so fucking funny that, like, he just ascended. That's how some men want to go. Yeah. Please don't do that to a human woman, though. She'd get so traumatized. Smash and dash. Worth it. Completely worth it. Literally this. This meme. This is Agnes. This happened. Just fucking screamed into the fucking void and disappeared. I love that meme. I love that meme. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. That's perfect.
Very.
That's what happens when you bust a nut and then die. That's what happens when you bust a nut and then die. More. Stop it! Oh my god, I love it. More. Mario! Oh no. Oh, the social experiment is here. Seriously, the fuck did I miss? Noises.
No!
I can't! Oh my god. Do it and make your avatar disappear for a moment so I can have it in the video. Oh, can I do that? Just key me out. Okay, yeah, okay. Just have to fucking screech, right? Hi! Lily, how do you think keying works? BB! I am literally, like, I do have a screen behind me. Okay, just... turning the volume down? Save the screen for the right moment. Like, no, like, do you guys think it's gonna come back up later? Like, this is, like, the type of thing that, like, Wave could do it. Wave could edit me disappearing. Like, watch me fuck with my settings and fucking not be able to get them back to how they used to be. Put on the reverb too. I can't do that one. Wave was gonna have to do that one. Okay, I can't find, like, my opacity setting, so we're gonna scuff it. Just 1, 2. Ah! Perfect! Can I come back? Wave, now you need to make a fucking... I'm gone forever. I've disappeared from the ether. Now everything is broken. Congratulations, we're dead. Okay. I love... Oh! I love it. I love this meme! Who made this? This is my favorite thing on the internet. Ooh! Pobre rata! Me. That's literally me. Who made this thing? I love it. That was basically what happened to Agnes when they died. They were like busting a nut, they screamed, and then they disappeared, mama. Oh, I found my favorite meme.
Big black Australop cockerel, one of 500 birds that are being judged today at the show.
There's a version of this that's edited so well. That's like the fucking dude talking with the chicken, it cut in with like shots of like the scream. I don't know where to find it, but it's so fucking funny. Does anybody have that meme that it's like the dude holding the cock and like he's talking and at the same time and like intermingled with him talking, or they cut in shots of Megalopolis edit. They cut in shots of the dude screaming. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, this is one of my favorite things on the internet right now. One of my favorite things on the internet right now.
Big.
Look. This is what happened to Agnes.
Black Australop cockerel, one of 500 birds that are being judged today at the show.
Oh my god, I love it so much. The foreshadowing memes are everything. The fucking what? I love these. Bro was gone, deleted, dead.
Black Australop.
That's not
cockerel,
subtle at all.
one of
Subtle
500
foreshadowing.
birds
Screaming.
that are being judged today at the show.
Who would give someone who doesn't know how to deal with poultry a giant chicken and not expect this to happen? Foreshadowing is literally, yeah! We're being raided at the weirdest time. Oh my god, hi! Thank you for the raid! Are we? Where? If it's YouTube, I don't know if I can see. But hello! Can we turn to Honsu? Yeah, I just needed that tangent! Oh, on YouTube. Oh! Hi! Hello! Welcome! Anyway, that's what happened to Agnes. Next horse! YouTube has raised now. They do, apparently. Ooh, I like this one a lot. Where's my triangle? He survived. Triangle, wait, where is it? Oh, here it is. The triangle survived by the skin of its teeth, mama. This is so cute! Oh, is she schizo? Oh, I kind of like that. The girl with the imaginary friend, she's so cute! Oh, look at her eyes. Oh, she does look a little deranged, don't she? I like her. Okay. All right, let's look at that fit. Ooh, like, you look like you're gonna tell me not to show up to school tomorrow, but I like it. Like, the trench coat is really nice. How are you gonna be able to run with that? Jesus. Oh, the OG horse is so beautiful. She looks unhinged. Lily, no. What? The triangle should be on better. The triangle is fine. Look at that. That's such a good contrast in her design because most of it is like really dark colors and then we have like really bright pops of yellow in the tie, in the coat, in her accessories, in her eyes. And like we have pure white ahoge, which is so fucking cute. Really, really long hair, like borderline emo hair. Oh my god, and like such a nice delicate body type too. Great fucking use of body language as well. She looks low-key psychotic, but I kind of love it. I kind of love it. It's so cute. Persona character. She does look like she would belong in a Persona game. I like this one a lot too. Feels like she's gonna die with one cough. Oh yeah, coughing baby. She looks just like her dad, Sunday Silence, who's the most prominent sire in Japanese horse breeding, and theorized to be her friend, but has never been confirmed. Oh my god, does she, like, talk to her dead dad? It's adorable. Let's see the turnaround. Wait, no, the casual. Fuck. Her imaginary friend. We're schizoing out a little bit. Oh, fuck me. That's so cute. That's like the perfect blend of like modern and gothic clothing. Like, she genuinely does look like a sickly Victorian child, but I think that's the vibe. The asymmetrical bits in the skirt make her look kind of unhinged and a little bit like unpredictable, which I really like. The blouse is so fucking cute. I like that it has little green accents just like the skirt. And the skirt being lined with a different colored fabric is such a nice touch too. The little green thing that's hanging off like her hip, that's actually her belt. So her belt is also like 2 colors as well. That's such a well put together outfit actually. The bits of green are really cute. They're very eye-catching. They match her hair accessory. It's so adorable.
In other news, Goldship's father once huffed some feces, almost passed out, then proceeded to do it again. There's a clip. Thank you very much for the sub, Dextrox. I don't think I'm gonna show the horse huffing poops on the stream, though. Thank you. She's probably the girl that shows the least amount of skin in the whole game, but she's also, like, super cute. I love that handkerchief skirt. It's so pretty. Her shoes are also really nice, and it's a nice touch that they match the fabric of the skirt. So, like, this girl is a fashionista, because to coordinate an outfit that well, it requires a little bit of work. It does. I love her name, too. Manhattan Cafe. Super adorable. Let's see the animation. Oh my god, I love her! Dude, no, I'm, like, super gay for girls that look zoobied out. I love a girl that looks like she's staring off into the next universe. It's so cute. Because it's like, you look so out of it. Are you okay? Where the fuck am I? She doesn't know where she is, and that's actually kind of adorable. Slightly unhinged. Like, yeah, when you make a character with a pupil that small, they either don't know where they are, or they know exactly where they are, and they're about to fuck with you. She's so cute. Oh, the gloves are precious. She doesn't show a single bit of skin, actually. She has, like, a little choker around her neck, and that's about it. She has gloves, she has tights, she has, like, boots. That is such a good fit. She's so adorable. And the name is really cute, too. She's hyped up on caffeine. Is she? She doesn't look like she's hyped up on much of it. She looks kind of deadpan, actually. Kind of like zoobied out deadpan, doesn't know where she's going. Azidu, hi, bitch! Hi! Welcome, Raiders. Hi, everybody. Thank you for the follow. We're looking at horses. I'm gonna get Azidu hooked on this show. I'm gonna be like, hey, Azidu, have you played the horns game yet? Hi, guys. Plug the plushie to Raiders. I mean, the plushie's doing pretty good, but yeah. Hi, Azidu. Please tell me you ate already. Huns. Yeah, we're looking at Huns today. Welcome, everybody. If you haven't played... Oh, he's already addicted to the game. Yay! Cody, thank you very much for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Let me just add those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 160! He saw you playing and almost stopped the raid to keep streaming it. Azidu! Like, I'm looking at the character designs today, but I've played a little bit too. It's super cute. Hi! I really like her name, Manhattan Cafe. Okay, so, like, I like that she looks so zoomed out. I love her color scheme. And a very nice triangular composition with both her hair and her coat. So, like, it's a just nice little cone. I'm putting the goal back up. Is like, if we can maybe have a longer stream if we hit to 200, if we get to 200 on Friday. The plush is cute. Thank you! It's so adorable and it's really throwable. Her eye is starting to my soul. Oh, she doesn't know where she is. She's gone. Next. Oh, shit. I don't know why, but like, Symboli Rudolph for me is genuinely the bitch. Right? She's the bitch. She's that fucking bitch. This fucking Hans is like retired already. And like in the game, it's like, Mama, you're still in school.
What do you mean you're retired? Fucking 7-crown winner, Uma Musume. Absolutely gorgeous. The Emperor. This is such a good fit, too. Like, she's wearing, like, a very cool version of a kimono, because, like, keep in mind, and with a normal kimono, you would not be able to run. Not even a little bit, you would trip and fall, because the point of the kimono is to make your body look like a pencil, and that's what's sexy in Japan, you know? But with this one, it's deconstructed, so we have a kimono that's, like, halfway on, we have slits in the skirt for a lot of better movement, amazing shoes, and the Zori are super cute that she's wearing. The color scheme is just fall everywhere, like, it's actually Symboli's color scheme completely, but instead of being heavy on the green, it's heavy on the red, and the green is on the underside of the outfit, so that's a really neat touch. The hair accessory is absolutely goated. She's been in the Student Council of Laser for like almost half of a century. Has she? Dude. Insawu, thank you very much for this sub. Honestly, Symboli is that one fucking senior that's failed the year like 30 fucking times. But they're so reliable and they know the school so well that they don't really mind, so they're in charge of everything. I knew some people in Mexico that like they genuinely had been in like the same fucking major in like their last year for like half a decade. Super senior. Yeah, no, seriously. But she's so pretty though. So like this is the immortal Hons. All right, let's see the turnaround for the skin. Cuz it's fucking gorgeous. Look at her. Oh, that's a ponytail. That's lovely. And I really like the details on the obi on the back. Because, like, she's not going to have a really long, drapey obi or anything like that, but she has, like, the little rope bit. It's such a neat touch. Symboli has a great fucking skin normally, though. But it's really nice to see all of her colors being implemented here as well. With some added really cute blue accents. Immortal Hons. She's not going anywhere. She kind of looks younger like that. It's because her hair is up. Oh my god, I'm gay. Ah! Wait, fade me out. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. I've disappeared. I'm gone. I'm sorry. She's too pretty. She's too fucking pretty. I've exited this plane of existence. I'm gone. Good golly, look at those legs, chat. Rib the triangle. No, I'm gonna have to fix it some. I'm just gonna buy a leather strap or something. Like, look at those legs, though. Mama. I love it so much. Like, ugh. The purple, the fucking, like, giant obi on the back, the fucking length, the gloves, the grippers out, that she has painted toenails. Oh my god. It's a good day to be a foot fucker. The hair accessory is so cute. There's like, I really like westernized kimonos because like this has like western details like ruffles and like the cut of it is so not at all Eastern, but it's so cute. It's so fucking adorable. Lily, what? She's so pretty. More, turn around. Show me Gold City. This is probably like the prettiest one out of all the Umas. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. It's like giving fucking Festival Gyaru, and I love it so much. Oh my god. Why is it so big and beautiful and ruffly and god? I would pay so much money to actually own this outfit myself. Just, ugh. I'm gonna fucking scream and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking disappear from this fucking plane of existence. Just, The sheer back panel. Oh yeah. It's sheer and it's so, so pretty. And the color scheme complements her skin and hair tone so nicely, chat. Are you gonna be okay? No. You're gonna choke on your own drool at this rate. Yeah, you know what? I need to wash it down with some gamer subs! Have a little fucking sip of Blowhole Blast, baby! Make sure you go get your own with code KINKIMATION for 10% off, mama! Gamer sub breaks are necessary because I'm salivating so much that I'm getting dehydrated. Meow. Flawless Shielding Lily. Oh my god, thank you! I love her. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Show me the animations. I'm not gonna be looking at Symboli. I'm gonna be looking only at this bit. Ugh. And the lipstick! Oh, we gave, like, no, we went, like, full, like, would you like to be, like, the classiest hooker in this establishment? Here you go, have some lipstick. Boom. Meanwhile, Symboli's like, yeah, and it's like, yeah, you're nice, Emperor, but you're like a hag. I want the cute, shiny gold thing. Like, Symboli's gonna run up to me and ask me if I want a beetle fight. Meanwhile, fucking Gold City's like, ooh. Like, beetle fight with Symboli or fucking sloppy toppy with Gold City? Gold City, mama! I love her. I love her so much. More. Yeah, I'm dead. Can you please send flowers? The little lipstick is just killing me. Oh my god. This is probably the most VTuber coded out of all of them that I've seen so far. It's probably the socks. A lot of VTubers have like the strappy things on the socks. But you know what though? Asymmetry aside, it's pretty cohesive because there's a lot of something that I talk about all the time called repetition. Colors repeat themselves, patterns repeat themselves, and there is a decent chunk of symmetry where it counts. Like, this is one of the ones that it might seem like it's a bit messy if you look at it from far away, but no, it's actually really, really well put together. You have diamond patterns on her shirt, diamond patterns on her socks. You have purple on her jacket, purple on the socks, purple on the boots, light purple on the belt, light purple on the boots, light purple probably somewhere on the jacket. Everything it's used to the best of its ability for a good amount of repetition to make the whole design seem cohesive, despite the fact that it's pretty chaotic. And if you want to make a busy and chaotic design, that's what I would recommend. Use repetition to your advantage. A lot of these are also designed to be show outfits, right? Like, not just show for the idol show. No, they're show for race. So, like, you can get away with doing some more ridiculous things if you think about it from, like, a performer's point of view. So, I think that having something that's, like, this loud and this fun...
hated Tosin Jordan, to the point where if they raced, he would always do his best to beat them.
Honestly, with Goldchip, I was half expecting to hear that they bit them. With how, like, unhinged that fucking horse is. Thank you for the super chat. Literally Silver Wolf. Similar design, but not quite. Chat is saying that this is the horse that cost the IRL 12 billion yen incident. Goldchip. Beat them as in kicking them. Oh my god. Okay, well. To be fair, that's about what I expected for Goldchip. Yeah, they're chaotic, not an animal. But yeah, I do like this because this is very clearly like a performer's type of outfit. And again, if you want to make something that's like really busy, chaotic, and asymmetry, and has a lot of asymmetry, use repetition, because repetition is your friend. Repetition will help you tie things together even when things don't seem like they're tied together. The hair's everything. Also, it's really weird for me to see Umas with pierced ears. I wonder how much that hurts for them. 30 runs and 9 wins. A bit of a loser, baby, but not bad. You guys have to keep in mind that thousands of horses want to run in these races. Well, jockeys, really, because the IRL Hones doesn't give a shit. The IRL Hones just wants to run. But, like, only a very few of them make it to these races. Ooh, leather shorts, too. And there we have it. We have diamonds in the back as well. Really, really rounded out. You know, the jacket is actually super 80s. Why is it, like, kind of low-key giving Back to the Future? I kind of like it. I kind of really, really like it. It's very cute. I wish the tail was curly, though. I wish the tail was, like, fluffy like the twin tails. I think that would have really, really rounded the design out. I think that they use the same template for the tail for pretty much everyone. Just some of them are longer. But, like, a curly tail would have, like, if I were ever to work with this character, I would make sure the tail is just as curly as the hair. Because I think it would look much cuter. Alright, let's see the casual. Super fucking cute. You know what? Slow clap it out. That's a great casual look. That's really great because we have some really, really feminine elements in the shoes and the cute belt and the jewelry. And then we have some more tomboyish things like the jean shorts, the oversized shirt that she tied at the waist, the little bra strap. So like it's a really nice mesh of both. It's a great fit. Very, very cute. Another good first date fit if you're not like uncomfortable with wearing shorts with heels. I like it a lot though, because it's just like a perfect balance between the more athletic and the more feminine. It's just what you imagine when you see her. It's a perfect fit, and it really looks good with that hairstyle as well. Very girl next door. I like it a lot. The Daisy Dukes are everything. A lot of these casual fits have been amazing outfits that I would take personal inspiration from for my own closet. The golden belt is adorable, too. The golden belt that matches the hair accessory, the earrings, the rings on her fingers. Like, it's really, really sweet looking. It's a perfect fit for Jordan. Maybe the thing on her ears aren't piercing and it's just a clip-on, though. I'd have to wonder that most Umas would probably not want to get their... Oh, no, they're pierced. Wait, no, they're probably clips, right? I'd have to imagine that most fucking Umas would not want to get their ears pierced. Lily Goth and cut-off jean shorts. Mine would be pink. But yeah, really like Jordan's design. Very, very fun one. Very chaotic. Super cute. The nails! Oh my god. Yeah, no, this one's super ghetto coded. The nails are everything. The nails are really cute because, like, they're different colors, but they all have patterns that match. And, like, they match, like, her bracelets and her little accessories and things, so that's adorable. I would say that they're clips. Yeah, I don't think that they actually pierce their ears. Could you imagine how much it would hurt as a Hons? Those ears are all cartilage. Ow! I think they're clip-ons. Yeah. She's so cute. All right, let's move on to the next one. No Tits McGee. Wait a minute. This is just Megiddo with a different hairstyle. This is just a McQueen recolor. That's like the same face. Cute outfit. Oh, outfit's amazing. Like, no, I'm just joking, obviously. This is supposed to, like, very clearly show off the fact that they are related somehow. Because she has, like, very similar facial features, and the ear length and the hair shape is also really, really similar. Plus, they both have purple hair, just, like, this one's more on the brown side. Here, like, Megiddo Macroma. The outfit is super cute. Like, the main reason I say this is, like, a Megiddo McQueen recolor is because, A, the color scheme for the outfit is incredibly similar, and B, the hair shape and ear shape is identical. McQueen, Ryan, and Dober are all sisters. I've actually watched McQueen's story mode. She's not related to Ryan, I think. They're, well, not a sister. They lived in the same house, though, like in the same estate. So apparently these horses actually do breed like fucking horses, and there's like big families have a lot of like different people in them. Extended family, yeah, cousins probably. They do look alike though. I love how flouncy it is, and I like that her little boots almost look like sneakers. But they're like really girly sneakers, or like girly pop chunky sneakers, which I've always wanted a pair, and I need to go find some. Habsburg horses, inbred, Fefacoto! Apparently Megiddo's a big name, and they always have to be, like, put up to it. Yeah, no, that was part of, like, McQueen's thing, right? Is that, like, she always talks big game about being part of the Megiddo family, and then she, like, collapses because she forgot to eat because she was afraid she was getting fat. Hi! Why do you think there's so many trainers, Lily? Someone needs to breed those horses. All Megiddo family members have teal in their racing outfit. That's actually a really neat touch, that they all have the same color. Let's see a little bit more. Oh, the bow is so cute. Oh, the cleats are actually really, really nice, actually. The nice, like, black back of the shoe with, like, the very bright teal up front. It looks really nice. Because she does have some darker greens up there. So, like, the only, like, black parts of her outfit, I think, is the back of her shoes. Given how much stallions like Gold Chip get around, these families would be massive. Dude, no, I can guarantee you that there's, like, 50 billion little baby ponies running around. Baby. Yeah, she looks reserved, and she looks like she doesn't open up very easily. She does generally resemble McQueen, though, like, especially in the face.
21 runs, 10 wins. Like, they're apparently an amazing line of racehorses, though, because, like, that's almost a half, a 50-50 win record. That's amazing. All right, let me see the casual. Oh, that's so sweet. That is genuinely so adorable. The little pumps, the cute little sundress with the leggings. Like, whenever you, like, want to wear, a dress like this and you don't want to show bare legs, the leggings are a good choice, especially if it's like a little bit towards fall/winter. They still look super feminine and super cutesy, but it's a nice little wintry touch.
Can't stick around for the stream today. Wish you and chat a great day.
Oh, thank you, Ryan. That's so sweet. Thank you for the super chat. I hope you have a nice day too. Yeah, no, like the shoulders are open, so let me see the turnaround for this one as well. Dober. Yeah, open shoulders. It's not a bad use of open shoulders because nothing else is open, so it doesn't look weird. Exhibit A for leggings, Mithras Master Design. Those are tights, and they are used super well. Yeah, it's nice to have something cutesy like the exposed shoulders, but I like that both of them are exposed. If it had only been one shoulder, I would have been like, what? But both of them is good. I also really like that the ends of her hair are purple. That definitely shows that she and McQueen are related. It's like the same face. Oh, it's like the same face, like the same fucking deadpan fucking kind of angry, I'm really, really focused, please don't fuck with my meal plan face, you know? It's literally McQueen's face. Very similar eye color to, if not the same, actually. Sundress looks flat at the bottom. Oh, that's because we don't have the physics engine with this video. Super cute, though. Love all the ruffles. She's taller, though. She feels older. I do like that they're using a very particular... Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so perfect. It's Christmas! It's Christmas! Dude, Christmas in fucking August. Gimme, 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 gimme. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. You're gonna disappear a lot today, aren't you? Oh, we have Street Fighter after this. You bet your sweet bottom bippy that I will. She looks amazing! A festive queen! A festive queen with glasses, fat tits, phenomenal hair, and the dress that screams, yes, I am a rich widower. Why do you ask? Yes, I may or may not have killed my husband under the mistletoe on Christmas Day, and then I showed up to the funeral wearing this. Why do you ask? She's so sexy! Mrs. Claus, but this is like sexy Mrs. Claus. This is like Mariah Carey defrosted. Yeah. Like, this is the sexiest thing. Like, this is like, I love Christmas outfits. Whenever like we had Christmas in my family, it was always like a rule that you had to dress up. And then all of my cousins would show up in like sweatpants, but like, no, not in my family. In my family, it was like, no, Christmas Day, you're dressing up. Christmas Eve, you're dressing up. You're dressing nice. And we're going to dinner, and this is the perfect example of that outfit. You can tell how, like, thick and rich that fucking fabric is just by the lining on the inside and how it drapes. Like, heavy fabrics, chat, tend to hang like this. They don't have a lot of flounce. A very heavy fabric usually drapes with a little bit more, a bit less, airiness, you could say. Like, you can drape something like chiffon, which is a very, very light fabric, and you can actually shape it and have it do a lot of really cool, like, gravity-defying things. But if you try and do that with a fabric like this, I'm assuming it's velvet because of Christmas. They can't handle stuff like that very well without boning or internal structure, but they do look really good for outfits like this, which want you to feel fancy and warm. So if you want something to feel fancier, and you want to splurge for it, especially for a cosplay, use a heavier fabric. Keep in mind, though, heavier fabrics tend to trap heat more, so be careful out there. Stay cool in conventions. Velvet, I think the top part is velvet, and the bottom might be some form of silk brocade, but I really like that it looks heavy, because that means that, like, they really studied the type of fucking fabrics they wanted to use. The embroidery is a really nice touch. The pattern on the lining is amazing. Tights are super cute. Matching pumps with, like, the same blue gem as the
brooch on the dress is gorgeous. Same with giving her like the little crown and the little necklace as well. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. I would be driving 100 miles an hour for Christmas if Biwa was on the menu. This is a great fit. Yeah, the nails are also painted. It's a really nice touch that the character designers wanted to go all out for the skins, and like they painted nails, they added little details, little like ornaments. It's a very intricate outfit, which is why it's kind of perfect for a Christmas look. When you see Christmas, you want something that's a little bit fancy, you know? Non, thanks so much for gifting a channel membership. Thank you. That's so sweet. I don't know why YouTube didn't make a noise, but it should have. There it is. Thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah, that looks like really heavy fabric. Nice belts. Oh, they're so intricate too. Please tell me that we have a big, big fat Christmas bow. Please, God, yes. That would just make it all the cuter. Yes! Yes, cream a bow. Oh, that's so cute. That just makes the dress look even fancier. Look at it from the back, chat. Tell me you wouldn't fucking see that on Christmas Eve and be like, I'm gonna hit that. That's wifey right there. That's wifey right there. Jesus. She has little ornaments in the hair. Isn't it cute? Like stars. That ribbon is asking to be pulled. Just, And not in a mean way, in the sexy way. I'd hit that. I think we all would. Christmas wife! It's so cute. If I see that, it means I'm losing the race. Yep. But wouldn't you feel glad that you got to look at that? You would hit that on Christmas Eve. Who else has a Christmas skin? I am imagining that they pick who gets skins for like big events based off popularity, right? If you lift that skirt, you're getting kicked. It's a horse. Obviously. I love the new model so much. Thank you. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. You look like you're about to go eat all of Santa's cookies and end up in the naughty list and then eat the coal too. Like, I don't know why, but this is giving fast food employee, but like Christmas, like put the gingerbread men in the bag, Oguri, please. Like Taco Bell, but like, here's the thing, Oguri could never work at a fast food restaurant. She would eat everything. The meta horse is here. Is she meta? I love Oguri Cap, because like, I watched Cinderella Grey, and I love the anime to bits. It's so good. It's so fun, it's so well animated, but like, she's so precious. Lily, she'll eat all the orders. That's why she can't work in the food industry, ever. Part 2 in October. I'm so excited! Someone put ornaments of her like a Christmas tree. She probably let them dress her like this, and she was like, yay! But like, as for the outfit itself, though, it kind of fits Oguri's vibe, which is like, she's considered a beast, right? So she doesn't need something that has a ton of ornamentation, but if they wanted to get fancy with it, they were gonna have to do it with patterns, fabric, and ruffle without giving her too much length in the front or back. I think Oguri is the type of Hons who could not handle having an outfit that has a lot of ornaments dangling off the back. So if you guys have ever seen how she runs, put up a clip, she runs like really low to the ground, and she really, really throws her entire body forward, and that means that like her legs kick quite a bit. So if you gave her an outfit that had like a lot of detailing draping off the back, her legs would get tangled up in it, she would trip and she would die. So the best thing to do with Oguri is, if you want to get fancy, do it in like the actual bodice or skirt proper, and don't add any dangly bits. Because with this, she looks perfectly Christmassy, super fucking cute, but she doesn't have anything that she could trip over. Like, I do like that we take the horse's personality into account up to a point, because they know that the way that Oguri runs, giving her something super elaborate like Biwa's would not swing, it would not fly. It's so funny that Oguri is like the only Hons that's doing like zero posts. She's just standing there smiling. Oguri is awkward. Oguri Cap is like one of those Hons. Like, I'm convinced that if most Umas are like 80% human and 20% Hons, Oguri is like 40% Hons, 60% human. She has the ridiculous appetite. She just wants to run. Why? Because she can. That's it. Like, Oguri Cap is Hons in Hons. Like, She is so unabashedly a horse, it's not even funny. And I think that they really nailed that awkward spirit with this pose. Thank you for the follow! She sneezes like a horse. She eats like a horse. Yeah, she can only run and only eat. That's it. That's all Oguri wants to do with her time. Run, eat, boom. Tail ornaments are also really cute. Boot detailings are really sweet too. You can only imagine how fucking reinforced those shoes are, Jesus. I would say she's more hot. She's so hot, it's not even funny. Like, Oguri is just a horse. A horse with a human body. Like, are you did you just vibrate out of existence, Oguri? Biwa was like, oh, fancy, and Oguri's like, burger. That's literally what's going through her brain right now. So cute. Meanwhile, Biwa being a queen. She's thinking about food. It's Oguri. Fine motion indeed. What a cute outfit. That's so flirty and stylish and cute. Not a lot of patterns here, but like, fun fact, I'm not a fan of a lot of patterns on clothing. I prefer just solid colors throughout. A lot of horses use patterns to their great effect, but sometimes there's nothing wrong with like a solid coat and a solid skirt and solid vest in one color. You don't need so many. Like, we have mostly neutral tones, black and white, and then we break that monochromatic color scheme with some green and red here and there. Nothing too fancy, but very sweet, very understated, very cute. I see green lining in that skirt there, which ties it very nicely together with the vest. And she has the little red, white, and green detailing on her sleeves and her socks, which makes her look very sweet. Like, she looks so cute. I like the tip on her hair as well.
The URL Hans was intersex mare, which bis why she has 2 ear decorations.
Interesting. I do like the little flowers on her ear. I think they look really cute. Okay, well, let's see the turnaround for Hans. Fine motion. Oh, that's so cute. I thought she was gonna have like a longer ponytail or something, but the little one is really sweet too. Look at it! Look at how cute that outfit is. That's so sweet. She's so adorable. Oh, that little detail on the tail is so sweet looking too. Oh, and we have like a little strap on the back of the coat that's also bright fucking green that cinches in the waist. Very nice. Her tail is styled. I think that like the horses that have like the tails styled, they have them like either cut straight and that's it. They don't do curly ones for some reason. I'm guessing the reason is because normally horses don't have curly hair, but since we're not talking about horses and talking about humans, we could have probably suspended disbelief a little bit and given them curly tails at some point.
Musume Cannon Island was never conquered by Britain, and they are its monarch.
I love that like Uma Musume has completely different history because there's no actual horses. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you. Is this a continuation? Yeah, we didn't finish yesterday. We were continuing from the skins that have not, and horses that have not been released in Global yet, but we did not finish yesterday, so we're finishing it off today, and then we're gonna look at the Street Fighter swimsuits. Cute. Let's see the casual. Thank you for the follow! Oh, that's precious. A lot of the casual skins are just very, very sweet or very, very flirty. Some of them are very lounge wear, but for the most part, they're just kind of sweet looking, super cute. Of course, we haven't gotten all of them yet. Spanish, we're going from Soft Goon to Ultra Goon. Not quite yet, not quite yet. I mean, actually, Spanish would know. He's the one that's compiling all of these for me. So, if I'm not mistaken, Spanish, there is more, right? From what I hear, each video should have around 45 to 50 horses. That's about as much as I can go through for per stream. The video has all banners from 2021. There's 3 more years. Oh, Jesus. I'm part of Convey's part of the reason why you're doing this is reviews, like ideas for what clothes you're wearing in the fall, winter. Actually, a little bit, yeah. I have to go shopping, but I definitely am gonna know what to look for. I think fall clothes are out already.
Librarian buys, but it's really sweet looking though. I like the grippers out. I would have paired this with like boots if I wanted to make it more fall winter, but like with sandals, it's also cute. Japan has over 100 horses. Yeah, we're gonna be making more than one of these. But like, since Global is releasing a new hunts every like 10 days so they can catch up, we're gonna be making a lot of these videos lately. Fine Motion is super cute. My gooder comment was going from Uma to Street Fighter 6. Oh, we're popping off. If you guys think I'm having gay panic now... Cute! Oh, there she is! There she is, that goblin! Hi, Tamamo. Tamamo is like literally the perfect personification of creature. A creature, okay? I love this dipshit, alright? I first didn't like her that much because I was like, you're gonna make Oguri sad. But like now seeing like her fucking backstory, it makes me so happy that like she's actually actively competing against Oguri. Because Oguri needed a rival and she needed a rival. And they just fucking fight each other all the time and it's so great. She's super cute. She has such a strong, peppy, bright color scheme too. Like she's kind of giving USA. She's kind of giving American Glizzy. The spirit of freedom. But I've always wondered this, right? Are her ears red or are those ear covers? Because like her tail is white and well gray and her hair is gray. But, like, we've never actually seen her take those off. So are they just red? I have to imagine they're ear covers, right? Yeah, like, they have to be, no? She's a walking AAA battery. She's highly energetic, and her color scheme being so bright definitely lends to that. According to the fucking anime, she can do the fucking lightning breathing technique or something. Because, like, she spawns lightning when she's running, but, like, it's only for the audience. No one can actually see the horse generating electricity. Like, it's like in Demon Slayer that supposedly no one can see the fucking breathing. Oh, hold on, I have a meme. No one can see the fucking forms. It's just, like, sort of forms. And I'm like, why did you say that? That's so boring! Thunder Horse. She's flash. She's very quick. That's some bullshit. Oh, here we go. Like, apparently, this is what it's supposed to look like when the Demon Slayers are doing their thing. And I refuse to believe it! I'm muting it just so I don't get a copyright strike. This is apparently what it's supposed to look like when the fucking Demon Slayers are doing their thing. Yeah, we can't see the fire or the water or the fancy magics. This is all we see, fucking dipshits flying through the air. Sure, mangaka. Sure, it's all in your head. Yeah, sure, that's what you can see. Yeah. Accurate? Apparently. He was pinwheeling a little bit. No extra fence is just no fun. It's just, it looks silly. I wonder if this is like from a movie or if the wind is strong enough you can actually do this in Kansas. I refuse the mangaka's canon. I refuse the mangaka's canon. I think we all do. The white lightning. Okay, anyway, Tamamo's really cool because she's high energy, super fast haunts, and they picked a perfect color scheme for that. Highly saturated, very bright, almost electric. And they contrast really nicely with her very, like, desaturated hair. We went for something simple, just 3 colors and some very strong line work and a very nice and easy silhouette. We have, basically cut off pants, really strong sneakers, a very nice jacket, and a sports bra that kind of matches her sneakers as well. The headband is adorable. She has ear covers. We've never seen them take her off. But like mainly the thing that Tamamo gives and the entirety of her silhouette is energy, right? That's what you want for a horse like this that's like super fucking fast even though she's like tiny. Pure fucking energy. Let's see the turnaround. She is bitty. Itty bitty. Look at her. We have some racing stripes down the side of her pants. We have like a little belt dangling off the back of her jacket.
And she has a lot of like flowy elements on her person, but they're mostly on her head, so she can't really trip over them. She looks like a can of Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew doesn't come in this color, does it? And she's like a 1-star. It would be so easy to pull. Is she? She feels like a rare one. Wait, it's not green. No, it's not green. It's blue. I love your art. Thank you. I think they mean Red Bull. Oh, yeah. They do look like Red Bull. A 50-50 win record, which is pretty good. I want to see her casual, though, because in the anime, they only really show her uniform. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, you look like a Pikachu. I do wish that for the casual outfit, we could lose at least the tassels on the bandana because they are a little bit distracting. Thankfully, though, the devs are smart. And since blue and red are primary colors, we kept the outfit simple and we went with yellow, which is our last primary color, to kind of round out the look, still make it look super energetic, and just neutral colors like black and white for it. It looks really cozy, really comfy. Like you just go running around town all day in an outfit like this. I would wear something like this. This is incredibly comfortable looking. I'm getting so many wardrobe ideas from this stupid fucking Hans thing, I swear to God. My headcanons and accessories are from the old man. Probably. Yeah, the boots are, they match with the socks and the boots. So yeah, it's a great fit. Very nice colors, very nice use of shapes. Still high energy while being a bit more cozy and a lot more casual than what she normally wears. I do wish we got rid of the tassels on the headbands. It was just the headband with the ear covers and the pom-pom. But I'm not going to be picky because they actually tied the color scheme together really nicely. Isn't Denali Cross actually a bit muscular in the anime? Yeah, she's kind of built actually. It's not something they show very often. They show it in like one episode when she's training because she normally wears a really big jacket, so she looks very petite, but she's actually built. An incredibly strong Hons. Thank you for the follow. All right, let's see her animation. Look at that baby girl. Idiot Hons. She's a lot smarter than Oguri, I think. Oguri has just a horse brain. See, super high energy. Look at that. Super, super high energy. Very cool look. Very fun outfit. Very energetic. Very bright. Very colorful. Very peppy. It's absolutely perfect. I think they really, really nailed the personality for her. Oh, TM Opera. Oh, for New Year. Oh, the pants are everything. Oh, ooh. I never knew I wanted fucking rock opera Japanese fashion. Where was this when I was working on Jodo? Like, this is a fit. Damn. That's a vibe. I don't know what I like better. The pants, the corset, or the jacket. Like, the little, like, belt. Not corset. The belt or the jacket. That's so good. The sleeves on the jacket look so cool, too. They match the pants, I think. A very, very strong, very bold color scheme. You have, like fucking dark blue, gold, white. They're very striking colors. You don't really, get lost in the shuffle though because they're balanced really nicely. So when there's really, really bright blues, we have some white contrast or some gold contrast, and then like the dark blue of the pants fades into white in a really smooth transition, a very nice gradient, which means that my eyes aren't tired, right? So like I can read this outfit pretty well without being like, oh my god, you know? Let me see the turnaround. Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. The little fucking patterns on the sleeves just tie the entirety of the outfit together. Chef's kiss. And the shoes are phenomenal. Absolutely beautiful. Ah! Pink thing! The pink, the best, this pinkest thing. She's so cute. Oh my god, that's so precious. She looks like a peach. She looks like a fruit. In a good way. Oh my god, that's so cute. Like the little shoes and the little socks and the little skirt and the little... Oh, I really, really like Haru, okay? She's super sweet. It's not because she's pink. She's just cute. The pink face bias is so strong. It's not bias! I just think she's adorable. And she's such a go-getter, and this looks so sweet and peppy, but I think we've added some nice little details, some little ruffly bits on the sleeves to modernize it a little bit. The shoes are also not traditional at all, but they look very good. Oh my goodness. Oh, and like the cherry red top with like the light pink and peach skirt is really nice. When you're working with pink, oftentimes you will find yourself tempted to stay within like the same hue, same tone of pink as the rest of your design. But it is good to work with some cooler tones here and there just to break up the monotony. So like Haru has a cool toned pink, bubblegum pink in her hair, but the outfit is using a very warm toned peach, almost salmon colored. It's almost orange, not quite orange, still pink. And some very warm toned red. Like, for example, in my design, you will notice that while I am a very bubblegum pink bitch, most of the reds on my outfit are cool tones. And you will also notice that I have cooler tones on the eyes on my ears as well. And that's because if I was going to go with like the same hue, color family for everything in my design, it would have gotten kind of lost in the shuffle. You need points of high contrast. So let me see the turnaround for Haru. Oh, that's so cute! A nice little green accent as well for contrast. That looks like the leash that the trainer has to pull on so she doesn't wander off and eat everything in every food stall ever. Oh, the bun is so cute. You're first place in our hearts, Haru. God, she's so cute. She needs so much. Yeah, all the grass. Give her all the treats. Nice little green accents here and there too. We break up the color scheme with something completely different. Something complementary. She's absolutely beautiful. And the hair accessory is flawless. Stop her from chasing butterflies. She needs a leash. Oh, baby. It's so cute. And again, her eyes are absolutely perfect. I'm gonna cry. She's so sweet. I'm gonna cry. She's so sweet. And all the flowers on her fucking New Year's skin are so cute, too. Never give up. Never surrender. The little dad's so cute. All of the skins and I have like a ton more Honses to go through. I think I have like another like what 100 to go through later. I think that was it for this video too though. Like, okay, so we got sidetracked yesterday, but I think that like we did it. Good form. In loving memory of Grass Wonder. May you be the Hons in the sky. You have one of the best designs in the game, and you know what? May you eat all the grass and dandelions and everything your heart could possibly desire up in Hons heaven, and may you not become glue. Amen. But yeah, like, this is gonna be quite the video. Wave, I hope you have fun editing this, baby boo. But like, I want to know which Hons has been your favorite, and then which skin has been your favorite, chat. Because like, I like to see. I like to know. I want to see. I like poking your brains when the video first comes out. Like, I want to see YouTube fucking fighting their demons. Like, which one was your favorite? And which one of the skins was your favorite? Like, for me, I don't know which of the skins was my favorite. There's so many good ones. But Huns-wise, I saw a lot that made me feral. But I honestly think that, like, Gold City's my girl, mama. Gold City is my girly pop. I'm sorry. She's so beautiful. And yeah, I really, really, really want you guys to watch this video and go play Uma Musume at least a little bit because it's really fun. It's a fairly, very, very fun gacha. It's kind of low effort. It's more like a visual novel than an actual game. It doesn't feel like work. It's just very, very sweet. Go play it and take a Gamer Subs break and use my code at checkout for 10% off, baby. Kikibation, you know it. All right. I think that's it for this YouTube segment. Overall, though, I really liked most of the designs here. The designers at Uma Musume really, really do know what they're doing. They cook pretty hard. They don't skimp on the details, which I greatly appreciate. So let me just have like... Let me just take like a few minutes to wind down before we jump into Street Fighter. Imagine if someone decided to name their horse in Japan Pink Thing. That would be the best. Lily, I can't choose them, 2K. It's okay, so am I! Super Freak and Gold City are my girly pops. I think that Super Freak is hubby's girly pop. And like, keep in mind, like 80% of the horses are dead. Keep in mind that most of the Honses are actually no longer with us. So it's a great way to honor their memory. All of you remember to watch the video after I said it. Yeah, go watch the video after I said it. I know that not everyone can make it to stream, so if you can't make it to stream, watch the video. Are we playing or reviewing? We're reviewing. I don't know if I brought my copy of Street Fighter with me. Manhattan Cafe is awesome. It's like Fate Grand Order, they're all part of Hon's history now. Yeah. There's so many good ones, too. Cafe is my wife, I'm collecting carrots for her. Like, I haven't played in a little bit, but it is genuinely a nice little game to relax and, you know, watch your horse attempt to fail. Street Fighter 6 is goon time. Yeah! Are you gonna get the Switch version of what? Street Fighter? Or Hunt? Relax, not spend 400 hours on it. Have you been spending 400 hours on it? I can't give you guys any shit for spending too many hours on your hobbies because I draw so much. And then I also like spent like 1,000 hours reading Homestuck. So I have no fucking bridge to stand on at all. But like, Spanish, are you a meta slave? Do you pull for the cards? Are you that far gone? Yeah, I can't give you guys fucking shit over your fucking hobbies because I spent hundreds, if not thousands of hours fucking reading Homestuck. So yeah, and like, I draw so much, so yes. Max Limit Break, Tasani Black, baby. Oh, you're a meta slave. Oh, may God have mercy on your soul. Wait, is that one a Hon's? When does that one come out? Did we see that one? Kita-san Black was, did we see that one? Not yet. Damn it, Spanish! How many carrots? She's a card for now. How many carrots? How much did you spend? And like, no, here's the question though. Did you spend on paid carrots? Or were you using the free ones? If you say, nope, I'm still pay to win. I'm yet to be paid to win. Oh, you're coping. Bullshit. No, I don't believe you. That's cope. Whenever someone's like, no, I got all these super ultra rare things, just with luck. No, you're lying. Look, it's okay to, like, buy stuff on a gacha, so long as you're, like, you know, gachaing responsibly. Giza-san Black SSR card is the most spent card in the entire game. The Uma itself is popular too, just not just much. I did in Heroes with just self-control. Yeah, like, I spent some money on, MiHoYo back in the day as well. So, like, yeah, so long as you, like, fucking gamble responsibly, you're fine. I've had decent luck in Zenless. I've had shit luck in Zenless, but I'm not really playing at the moment, so it doesn't really matter. I spent 10 hours for a perfect reroll on day 1. That way I managed to get what I needed in a single pull, so I was able to save all gems for Kita-san. Jesus. I've spent money on gachas before, so I'm not gonna fucking judge people for it. I will judge you if you're spending recklessly, though. The unacceptable hobby is buying gamer subs with code Kingmation for 10% off. Do it, baby! They're about to drop a bunch of cool stuff, too.
Yo, Lily. So, any chance I can throw my cute Yu-Gi-Oh cards at you today?
Thank you. We'll see. I still have a lot of content to go through today. Kita-san Black was also peak rerolling since you had like 100 pulls right off rip. I spent hours rerolling until I got her maxed out. For me, though, like, I have Oguri, so I'm happy. A lot of tutorials are rerolling and leaving for little exploration. But yeah, it's really fun to see how many people are playing Uma Musume. I bought some soccer and Pokemon cards, and in general haven't really my thing right now. Not everybody likes to spend on their gacha. Like, buying cards is IRL gacha, which is pretty fun, admittedly, but not everybody wants to do that. I don't play gacha because I know I'm a whale and I don't want to feel the pain of throwing away money like that again. Yeah, I mean, you're being responsible. Oh, if you guys like cards, trading card games, by the way, like, save your money for Friday. when I think of all the money I spent on Magic the Gathering, so long as you're responsible about it. I don't have it on the schedules, I haven't put it up yet, but on Friday I'm opening card packs, mama. We're doing a gacha stream. We're gonna have fun! What are you planning, Pink Creature? A thing! Wait, seriously? Yeah? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do them live, but if not, I can have hobby filming opening and then I react to them. I need to see if I can't get like a stand for my webcam or something on because like I need to be able to show the cards more than me. Like normally I would just put on a full face of makeup and not give a shit, but I want to show off the cards, not myself, so. For a minute I thought that Dizzy roped you into the Digimon card game. Maybe she did. Hand stream. I need to see how to do it because like I don't have a DSLR and I don't really think I need one. Like that might be something I do later if I ever want to like cooking streams or anything like that, but like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a stand for a camera so last minute. Do one of those desk setups when you only show hands. Like I've seen them before, but I would need to buy a significant amount of equipment that I don't know where to get on the island. Like, I would need the mic stand. I would need a stand for my camera or my webcam. I'm not gonna buy a new camera right now because right now we don't need it. If we consider more IRL stream stuff in the future, maybe I'll consider it. But like right now, we don't need a new camera, but I do have my webcam. The thing I need though is a place so I can film my hands. Think of it for the future. You have your whole streaming life for it. Like, Mama, do you really think, like, I do want to be streaming for, like, a really long time, though, to be fair. And I did want to, like, consider doing stuff like cooking streams or building Legos with you guys and shit. So, like, use Hubby as the stand. Like, he can hold it, we can hold the webcam up for me. But, like, Hubby already does a lot to help me when I'm streaming, especially just chatting streams. Like, he helps me set up everything and stuff. But, like, it would be fun to consider it. I just don't want to buy a DSLR right now because, like, I don't have a ton of IRL stream ideas, and while it would be an investment, right now is not the time. You can use a phone camera too. Probably, I just need something to be able to connect to the stream. That's why a webcam would be the best option. Next, careful Lily, next thing you know you're gonna be painting Warhammer minis on stream. Oh my god, like, here's the thing though, here's the thing. But like, doesn't it sound so relaxing? Doesn't painting miniatures sound so relaxing? 6-year Lily and with kids in college still streaming. I mean, I would. It's really fun. I'll just have to like evolve into hag VTuber and pretentious. The color names are pretentious, but painting miniatures is nice. But they're so expensive. Yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking about how I'm going to like film opening card packs because like I want to do it, but I like. Here's the thing, right? If Hubby opens them and films it, then I get to react to the cards live on stream. But, like, I also want to gamba on stream. I want to open it. So I'm like, should I go to a camera store? Like, I've been super fucking busy, but, like, I really want to try. I don't want to order anything from Amazon, mainly because, like, it won't get here in time. Jesus loves you. I know! You too. The Digimon made me a reminder, so Digimon will drop a card game app, Digimon Elusia, so the timing is very funny. Oh, like the Pokemon one? Living on the fucking isolated island. I need to find some camera stores here that I can go and look. I just need, like, something to mount my webcam onto. And something, and like a light, a little baby light. I actually have good lighting in the office, but I need like a desk light, a little desk ring light probably. Like, I'm sure that I can find something in a photography store. The old light I had back home in Mexico was not working anymore, so I couldn't take it with me. It was an Elgato one that was really nice, but like Elgato stuff, I can buy it here, but I don't know where.
If you're thinking of doing mini painting, then looking into a 3D printer is probably cheaper in the long term. Plus, you can always print whatever else you like.
Oh yeah, but like, aren't 3D printers super wasteful though? That's like the thing that worries me about those. Thank you for the dono, by the way. Yeah, kinda. Digimon card game will actually have a story on New Digimon too. That's more than I can say for the Pokemon one. Yeah. Just give me a little bit to wind down from Uma, and then we'll get right to Street Fighter, alright? Painting Warhammer minis is the beginning of the 40k addiction. Join us, but it's so pricey. Like, my hobbies aren't that, like, fucking cost-effective. My hobbies are, like, baking and drawing. You need a lot of room to 3D print safely. I don't know if I have a lot of room. But I'm thinking, because, like, I have a webcam, a little, like, LG webcam. The ones that are, like, a little long triangle. Do you guys think that I could mount that up somewhere? But then I'd have to move my tablet out of the way if I want to. Well, it wouldn't really be a problem, because I'd be opening stuff on top of my tablet. Just gotta make sure that there's no, you know, porn on the screen. Hooray for cheaper hobbies. Look, your hobby doesn't put the camera in your cleavage. Can I staple it to my forehead? Your hobby doesn't have to break the bank, okay? But like, oh my god, I should get my nails done. If I'm ever gonna do like hand cancel, like, I should probably get my nails all pretty, because like, they look nice, but they're not painted. They're just like normal. Fun fact about Lily Goth, I don't usually get my nails done because I draw so much that all my nail polish chips. What are you planning to 3D print? Right now, nothing. Tip it around your head, that's a great idea. Yeah! Is this a woman thing? I'm too man to understand. Oh my god, yes! If I'm gonna be filming my little baby gay hands, I want them to look pretty. Thanks so much for the follow! You can probably just use a phone camera for can cancel. Yeah, but like, you want it to be consistent, not fucking shaky footage. Find a beanie, make a pouch in it, and use it as the poor man's GoPro. That's an amazing idea. Lily POV stream. Yeah, no, like, my nails are clean, my hands are clean, but like, I don't usually use nail polish because I break them. Where did my man go from Nicole from Zenless on Zero when you mentioned the nails? There's actually a nail salon pretty close by. I wonder if I can get an appointment. But like, I'm so shit at making appointments for myself. I would just walk in like, do you guys have room? But I would get a bunch of different colors. I just don't like gel nail polish because it's so hard to remove. Hello there, can I get my nails pretty? Oh my god, me! I do like getting my nails done, don't get me wrong, but I don't often find myself having time for it. Also, I destroy nail polish. That's why I need to use gel, but I don't like gel. It, like, bends your nails. But, like, if I'm gonna have, like, a fucking hand stream to open up shit, I should probably, like, make sure that my nails are, like, pretty. But, like, they're clean, so that's good. Reminder to not eat nail polish. Please don't eat nail polish. Have you tried just calling the place like a normal person? Speaking on the phone gives me anxiety. But like, no, I don't think that taping the phone to my forehead is a good way to do a hand cam stream. Or use gloves to cover up your hands. No, it's more fun to... Gloves are clunky. Also, it's hot. God, fuck speaking over the phone. I get a lot of anxiety. But yeah, like if I was doing like an opening thing stream, like should I make my nails pretty? Alright. Stretchy. I like to stretch sometimes while I'm streaming like a cat. Just arms way up over my head. Just make a box arch over your desk and tape the phone up to the top. No, I threw out a box today. We could have done that. But then the lights, ugh. Well, you are a cat. I'm an alien. No, shrimping. You know, I wouldn't judge, but if you want to slay, then slay. I'm not gonna, like... Don't worry, like, my nails are clean and whatever, but I don't think I have time to go get my nails done if I want to film something like that. Aren't you technically a Hans? No. Why do people think I'm a Hans? Is it because I run really, really fast in my intro? No, I'm an alien cat thing. I guess, like, it's mainly cat, but, like, I have a Godzilla-like tail. I'm Eldritch. Liquid cat thing. I'm Space Goop. Just use a pink bodysuit, pink bean style. Oh, that would be so funny. Ears, tail, and running. Not everything that runs is a horse. The internet is so, like, fucking narrow-minded that, like, when something is popular, they're like, running must be Huns. No, I got that from the Gundam opening from GQs. The ears are kind of horse. Like, no, they're not. They're very clearly cat ears, just a bit longer. My ears are not horse at all. Everything that runs with ears and a tail are Huns, apparently. Can you imagine an Musume collab one? Never, because they would not like what I would draw. Can we get Hubby to settle this debate? Hubby says cat. I'm not a Huns. Eventually, though, Lily, you and all living things will return to crap. Isn't that just the way evolution works, though? Okay, all right, we can start the next segment. So, you might be wondering to yourself, a while back, I made a video about the Street Fighter 6 concept art for the new swimsuit skins, of which there are many. There's a decent amount. There's like 8 new skins, and they were all very nice. Keep in mind we just saw concept art. Oh, this is OG Lily. Keep in mind we just saw concept art, right? It wasn't actually like the integrated 3D models, but 7 characters are getting skins for Street Fighter 6. And now, we can see them in action in 3D. If you want to watch me talking about the video in its, the first video we made with just the concept art, you can go watch it on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/kinkymation. It is in there in the Street Fighter section, because I talk a little bit about what makes these designs so fucking goated and why they work so well. But these are actually the 2D concept art versions of them. Now, you might be wondering, Lily, why are we talking about this again? Very simple. The swimsuit skins are now live, I believe. And if not, they have shown them integrated in 3D. I'm putting the link up to the video up so you guys can see it. So, the reason I want to look at them again is because we've seen concept art, which is dope, but, big bahonky, sometimes it's very difficult to integrate 2D concept art into 3D work because there is volume, there is animation, and there's a lot of things happening and a lot of things meshing with each other. So I want to see if the Street Fighter 6 devs actually manage to take those concept pieces and make them look just as good in 3D as in 2D. Because unfortunately, sometimes when you put something into 2D, it gets kind of lost in the shuffle. I have some examples for you guys, because the 2D to 3D dissonance is so real. I've seen it before. Cammy looks great. So, like, I'm a little bit like, I wonder if they're gonna manage to make the 2D concept art look just as good when it's 3D and animated, or if we had to lose some details, or if stuff doesn't look that good. Street Fighter is a fighting game where people jump and kick each other. It is, yeah. So there's a lot of movement there that might fuck with some accessories. That's some 90s ass art. Oh yeah, the swimsuit skins for Chun-Li and for Cammy are from based off this piece of artwork that they made for Street Fighter like a long time ago, like what, the 90s? But I want to give you guys an example of the 2D to 3D dissonance. And the best example I can give, because I look at this shit all the time because of my Pokemusu project, is Pokemon, right? So Pokemon didn't always have 3D sprites for the Pokemon. They used to have 2D artwork right up until, like, what, the 3DS era? And unfortunately, some of the sprites didn't translate too well. So I have some examples. Until X and Y, Pokemon actually had 2D animated sprites. Some more animated than others. Black and White objectively had the best ones. But for the most part, they had 2D artwork. And then now a lot of stuff is going to 3D. And I don't think that every sprite translated very well. Let's see some examples. Look at this. Pokemon that have been ruined by 3D. Oh boy. We have Typhlosion. Look how cute it is. I mean, I'm guessing that's the black and white sprite because it's fully animated. Very adorable. Very nice. Very powerful. Much chomky. And then... I'm not gonna play the music. Sadness. Sadness. The fire disappeared. The threatening pose is gone. We're just standing there like a sock puppet with nothing to do with our time. It's plain. It's very, very plain. And this is what happens when you put them in 3D. I don't know why they didn't just add the flame effects.
My beloved Pokemon 2D sprites. I'm still not ready to grieve.
And this is what happens when you integrate your 3D poorly. Because if they had posed this better and they had added the fire, it would have looked just as good. But this was not posed well, sadly. Let's see some more. Bald, yes. Deleted bald. I don't remember what this one is called, and I don't have the chops to look it up, chat. What is it? Hydrogen, okay. Oh, it's sad. Why do we go from, like, badass Durgan thing with, like, 3 heads to, look, a Muppet? Not what it's called. Perfect! This is, like... God, like, the fucking 2D one looks so good, and, like, the 3D one looks deflated. A lot of them go pale in 3D. Yeah, why did they give him, like, dangling legs on the 3D? Because he's supposed to be flying, but, like, it's not... It feels like he's just floating around all dopey instead of supporting his own body weight. The 2D one was doing movements with the head, and the other one is just there. That's the problem. I don't think that they integrated the 3D very well. Okay, next. Hippo! And then... Hueva! I'm sorry, but so much of the charm of the 2D sprites was like the actual posing. The sad thing is that these 3D models were considered future-proofing, so they could be upscaled it when they hit console, and then they got fucking hit with the Switch. Oh yeah, the National Dex probably asked a lot of these. It looks like a bunch of condoms filled with water. I'm so sad, because the thing that gave this, like, hippo fucker so much personality in the 2D sprites was the fact that the mouth was open, right? Which made it look so much more intimidating. Like, have you guys seen, like, an actual IRL hippo on the planet Earth? They're horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Super intimidating. This is not intimidating. This looks like a croc that came to life. This is just someone's crocs that you let it go moldy. And, like, what some people might be asking, because I know that you guys are gonna ask, because I know the YouTube comments, well, Lily, why is it bad if it's just dead-ass the Pokemon? It's the posing. I think that you can have a 3D model for something, but, like, if you pose it properly, it can look so good. So good. And I think that for a lot of the 3D models, Pokemon just neglected to pose any of these, so they're just, like, standing around being kind of boring, you know? Yeah, no, the stances are too neutral. They should be a little bit stronger, so let's see. But that's like the basic thing I mean, that sometimes when you translate something from 2D to 3D, it can lose some appeal because there's a lot of personality and gesture work and action lines that go into a 2D illustration. You need to add those to 3D as well. Just boring. Look at that, a mole! And then... Oh, why does it no longer look intimidating? The poses are so stiff. Like, is the design all there? Yeah, it actually is. But they're so stiff. Like, the 3D does not do it any favors. Also, why is it washed out? A lot of the 3D models for Pokemon ended up losing some color, I noticed. I wonder why. Maybe the lighting in the game? Was it that hard to make the headpiece the same size? Yes, it was that hard to pose it too. He's not hunched over anymore in 3D. No, just standing there menacingly. Saturation curse and T-pose. Just very neutral, very boring poses. Very bland. Oh, look at that. Big boy.
Ready for battle versus posing for a passport photo.
Gag! That's awful. Yeah, no, you're completely right. You're completely right. Thank you for the dono. Fuck. Okay, yeah, and then look at it's just standing there. It is just posing for its passport photo. Then you have, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, and you're...
You should look at the Pokemon poses in Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness. They're so dynamic and have lots of personality.
Yeah, this is a recent problem. I don't know if you guys noticed in like the 2D sprite, it has an S action line, and that S action line has been lost in the 3D one completely. Instead of looking like menacing, like it's hunched over about to lunge at you, it's just like standing there awkwardly with T-Rex arms. My son mentioned they fucking massacred him. A little bit. Penguin! How can you fucking ruin aura farming? He's already neutral. This is making me sad. Okay. Like, the OG fucking penguin thing, aura farms so fucking hard, and the 3D one just looks like Godines. He's just standing there. It's giving fat man that's sucking in the gut so he doesn't look fat in the picture. This is mostly the 3DS games. Yeah, I think that they fixed that recently, but a lot of the 3D translations did not age that well. Oh, a cat! I like this one. Oh. You didn't even try. You did not even... We didn't even try! We went from, like, kitty to, like, low-key, let's try and make some furry bait, but it didn't work. Why is it bipedal? This one wasn't supposed to stand. Why the fuck did it stand? The chat is so... I love the chat. Chat, never change things! Oh, all animals are gonna be bipedal. Every cat thing needs to be furry bait things. Why is it standing? Baby, it stood up. It evolved and stood up. Like, it's like what they did to Garfield. Like, why did they make it stand? I don't know! They could have made it posing all cute and like fucking quadruped the way that it was intended to be. They just made it stand. That's like a little person's persona. It has 4 legs. Why is it standing on its hind legs? Chat, I don't know. They actually did this in the anime. No. I hate it here. It ate too much lasagna. Chat! Posing is literally 9/10 of the battle things, like, and then we're back. So yeah. I do have some more examples. Look at my son. Look. Isn't that cool? Cool. Look. 3D fucking just turns into an airplane. No posing whatsoever. That really cool action line that makes it look like a sprouting seed. Gone! Annihilated! Defeated! Exercise! Like, we could not... what, are you kidding me? We couldn't pose these? The game fucking hates Tropius so much. Like, it looks so much better in 2D. Because it has, like, a very clear, cool cut action line. And then we have my son. What did they do to you? What did they do to you? My child! They massacred you! Your eyes weren't empty before! There was life in them! There used to be life in those eyes! Look at them, they lobotomized my boy! They lobotomized him so hard he lost saturation. He was so cute in the 2D artwork!
My poor banana baby Tropius looks so flat.
Yeah, exactly,
Crying
but
face
here's the
emoji.
problem,
Crying
right?
Face emoji.
When you don't pose things right and you don't capture the details properly, the 3D model is not going to look good. So, in the spirit of saying that, I want to know if chat has any examples that aren't Pokemon of 2D and 3D not translating into each other well, because I want to see if you guys have any, what other times this has happened. I think, for example, for me, Zenless Zone Zero, opposite problem. The 2D renders do not look as good as the 3D ones, because I think that the game is meant to have motion, and they, for some reason, they refuse to add too much motion to the fucking 2D render, so like a lot of details get lost in the shuffle, but then you see the characters moving around in game, and they're like, oh, and you're like, whoa, this looks phenomenal. Like, for example, I did not at all like, who was it that I didn't like the fucking 2D render for? I did not like Hugo's 2D render at all, but then I saw him in game and I was like, oh, he moves so well. Okay, this outfit fits him, even though his jacket is dumb. Like, it can happen both ways. So something that's conceptualized in 3D might not look good in 2D and vice versa. Goku. Goku. Yeah, Goku looks really good in 2D, but when you put him in 3D games, he looks a little weird because he has like really weird shaped hair. Look up any Digimon Cyber Sleuth compared to art, specifically Greymon. Okay, alright, let's see. You were down horrendous when you got to properly meet Hugo. I was all there with Hugo. I also feel like Fire Emblem lost a lot when they translated to 3D. Alright, let's see. Growlmon. Okay, yeah, I can definitely see why we would lose some personality here. The 3D Castlevanians on the N64 had a lot of growing pains. Look at the artwork, and then look at the fucking 3D model. This is the artwork, I think. This is the official toy art. And then we have the model. It's not that bad, actually. It does translate fairly well, but you do lose a little bit of flow with the movement for the character, because, like, there's a very clear-cut action line here. The OG art. The new one is a little bit stiff as well. So yeah, like, I can definitely see that. I think that Fire Emblem also lost a lot of detail when they went to 3D. Like, in Three Houses, for example, the talk sprites, I always greatly prefer them over the 3D models. To be fair, Fire Emblem translated to 3D with the DS Game Boy. That feels a little more like a hardware issue. Yeah, it was initially very much a hardware issue. But, like, we lost a lot of action in Three Houses, for example. If you're, like, playing Dancer in Three Houses, the dances were just so silly. Like, look at this. I think that this is something that I never touched the dancer class in all 4 routes. I did use it. It was actually pretty good for grinding. But, like, point is, some 2D and 3D stuff does not translate at all well to each other. OG Digimon had a wonderful ugly look I loved. I like Three Houses, but yeah, stiff. The animation for Three Houses is pretty stiff. I'm trying to find a video of, like, the old Fire Emblem 2D dancer versus the 3D dances in later games, but I can't quite find it. I mean, seen the animations for Engage, though. Not all of them. But Engage only had one dancer. The Three Houses 3D models did not look good. I agree with you there. I adore Three Houses, but they looked much, much better in 2D than in 3D. It's 2 hours already? Yep. They had a lot of money. Yeah, I think that Three Houses graphically wasn't the best Fire Emblem game. I think that Engage definitely did great there. It did good with a lot of other stuff, though. To their credit, Fire Emblem Engage did do some clever things when they did the 3D models of sprites thing. They were really, really nice. Engage might not be the most memorable Fire Emblem game, but they did do a lot of stuff very well. The thing about Engage, though, is Engage was another case to me where the 2D renders looked better than the 3D ones. Like, for me, Aelier in 3D felt kind of flat. The 2D one was better. But that, I also think, is the fault of the fact that it's a design style that lends itself better to illustration than to actually 3D stuff. How did we even get here? How we go from Street Fighter Bikini review to Scuff Pokemon review to Fire Emblem? Because I'm trying to prove a point. I'm trying to talk about how sometimes when you translate a 2D design into 3D, some things get lost in the shuffle. So I'm trying to get some examples for you guys. And I want to see if that happened to the Street Fighter 6 costumes or not. Oh yeah, the Uma stuff is done for now. But apparently no one has the animations for the old game, so I might not be able to show you guys this. Can I ask a genuine question? We're not trying to shit on 3D here, right? No, not at all. I don't know why you guys understood me trying to shit on anything. I'm talking about sometimes you can lose detail. I'm not saying... When did I say 3D bad? I'm not saying 3D is bad at all. I'm saying that sometimes the translation might not work. In fact, I said earlier that the opposite can also happen. Something that looks good in 3D might not look good in 2D. Yeah, the old stuff might not be that easy to find. Anyway, I definitely want to see what Street Fighter did with the actual implementation of the 3D for the outfits. Because I have the concept art here so we can go back and compare it. Look at my boy! We're gonna look at Luke, Jamie, Kimberly, Matt, and Aki. All the trailer, all the outfits are here, so hopefully we're gonna get a good look at them to see how they actually play in 3D. I have faith that they did pretty good, but let's see how they translated them. Look at him! So, like, this is Luke's, right? The 2D concept for Luke is this. Míralo, guapo, guapote. Popeye arms. So we have a very clear-cut action line, very striking pose, very awesome swimsuit, great color scheme, great fucking composition, really nice details. Let's see how they put him in game. Yeah, Baywatch.
You ready, top player? Repeat.
You on the scene. Wait, there's poisons on the menu.
No mercy for you.
Ready? Then show me.
All right, let's...
Oh! Look at him! His arms are huge! Alright, so all the details are actually there, which is great to see. I see the swim trunks, I see the watch, I see his, like, little lifeguard fanny pack. The thing I do see, and this is completely an animation thing, is that he doesn't have the same power in his shoulders that he has in the 2D concept art. But those are 3D model limitations that I don't think that they were going to be able to, you know, get over. Like, they can't change his body shape just for a costume. So that's something that, like, they do in the concept art, but they might not be able to do it in-game. Every detail is there, though. So I think that it is a fairly decent adaptation for the artwork. If you look at the concept art, right? Look how powerful his shoulders are. There's a definite slouch in his shoulders in-game that, sadly, I don't think that they could have changed that. Because the 2D concept art is very cartoony. And the game itself, while it is cartoony, there are some things they can't change. They can't give Luke a different body type for this. He does look really good. I do wish he had a little bit more of that Dorito body that he has in the 2D concept art. But everything else is there. Like, the fuckboy vibe is fucking thriving. The sunglasses are awesome. The hair looks great. The baseball cap looks perfectly douchey. He's not a douche, by the way. He's the nicest person. The gloves look awesome, too. The sandals are super cool. The trunks are really awesome, too. Like, look at the watch. All the details are there, right? And that's the most important thing is, like, do they translate well? I would say yes. Maybe the body type is a little bit lacking, but I think that everything else really just looks pretty fucking good. The cap fucking makes it look so douchey. And in motion, which is the most important thing, in motion, I think he looks phenomenal. That's the fun thing, right? In motion, he had to match the vibe of the concept art, and I really think he does. Like, he's embodying that party Beach Boy vibe, which is what we wanted. It's funny we have to say that he's lacking when he's built like a brick house. He is, however, in his neutral position, his shoulders have a little bit of a slouch to them, which is very, very different from the very like strong stance here. However, animated though, he looks great. He looks so cute, and it fits the vibes so well. So in animation, if in motion, the details all show and shine through, and that's what you want to do, especially with a fighting game, because the animations are the most important part of any fighting game element. Looking good? Yeah! Look at the sandals. Yeah, like in Street Fighter, the animations are like the most important thing, so I definitely think that they nailed it. Okay, who else?
Too easy. Beast mode, baby. Sure thing.
Oh, Jamie! Let's see how we're looking. With Jamie, he has an opposing color scheme to Luke. They both match in a weird way. Like, Luke is very bright and red, but he has some white accents, and Jamie is bright white with red accents. So they have an inverse color scheme, which is already pretty fun. Luke and Jamie are kind of rivals, and I think that that's hilarious. But let's look at the concept art. Okay. Definitely, I do think that the one in game is a one-on-one translation. We have everything right down to the accessories.
I think Luke's shoulders are
Look, his
like
eyebrows are
that
great.
because he wears a big jacket in his both base outfits.
Maybe, thank you for the super chat, Ed. Maybe, like, yeah, like, it is one-to-one, I would say, that all of these, so far, no detail has gone, untouched. Everything has been put in there. The dragon patterns are the same. The elements are the same. Very consistently matches the concept art. I do like that his body matches the concept art almost to a T. It looks really, really good. Nothing is missing, which is already a really, really good sign. I want to see him in motion, though.
You know what they
Lovely.
say? If you're off the boat, prepare to
All right, drunk Kung Fu. Absolutely fucking stunning. It really just embodies that douchiness. Look at him. Drunk Master. I like the Drunk Master. That's kind of Jamie's thing. And, like, if you see him moving, they actually did the cloth simulation so well. It definitely looks summery and breezy, and I really love the golden gourd on the back of his trunks. His face is all red because he's drunk! But yeah, like, the fact that we've given everything that needs to move is moving, right? All the floppy bits are moving, the gourd is moving, his belt is moving, his hair is moving. The sandals look awesome. He's wearing Gucci sliders. Yeah, it gave us wasted and then kicks you in the next week. I like it a lot. Okay, so far so good. Amazing translation from 2D to 3D. It's so majestically drunk. His balls are moving. Everything is moving. Everything that needs to fucking move is moving. Beautiful.
prepare to get washed.
And look at that action line. Gorgeous action lines here. Like, oh, Kimmy. Kimberly, I think, has my favorite summer skin out of all of them. She looks like a goddamn fucking queen. It's incredibly sexy, very, very stylish. Very hip, fun, bright, and peppy. Let's see how the 3D one did it. All right. I want to have another look, I think. I don't know. Did she have different patterns on the jacket? No, they're all there. Oh, awesome. Okay, so like with Kimberly's funny because from the front, it looks like the jacket is missing details, but when she turns around, they're all there. And I think that for the girly pops, they match the body shapes one-to-one, which is awesome. Yeah, all the details in the jacket are actually present. It's just the way that she was posed in the concept art shows them better than a neutral front-facing pose. You can see a little bit more of her shoulders in the concept art, so that's why it looked like it was missing some details. But nope, they're all there. It's really fun to see the concept work actually be realized one-to-one, because I can guarantee you that this is not the first iteration that they made for Kimberly Swimsuit. This is the final. I call it concept art because it's not like because the final realized product is in the game. But I can guarantee you that there were at least 2 or 3 more drafts for this outfit before they put this in there. Because usually that's how it works with character designs. You very rarely go with the thing that you initially put to paper. You usually have to make a few drafts. I've gone through like, at most like a dozen or more drafts for a single character. So it's very, very common. But it is still concept art because the final version is in-game. And I do think that this matches really well. I do love her hair so much. So much. Great movement. Body shape is 1-to-1. Super sexy, super playful, which I think with Kimberly is the most important fact. Like, she's super playful, right? That's like the whole thing of her character. She's always moving, she's always on the move, always on the go, always listening to music. So there's great motion here. Oh yeah, great ass. Again, I love me a summer skin that's actually a swimsuit instead of just beach wear, because mama, swimsuit good, butt good. If I don't see cheeks, I don't want it. So Kim looks awesome as well. Look at that. And they made the colors pop just as brightly in the concept art as they do in the 3D, despite the fact that the 3D has volume and fucking lighting and texture changes. A very, very solid outfit. I wish the teal would pop a little bit more. That would be my one nitpick on the swimsuit. But that's more of a lighting thing in the game, and not so much the actual design. The design is great, but the game lighting, especially in this screen, is very bright, so you might not be able to see that detail. And when you're working with like concept art like this, you don't have like lighting in different colors. So I think Kim, also a pretty good match. Oh, Conti. Manon wearing fucking Gucci print here, like... This is the actual concept for her swimsuit. She has, like, a giga fancy rich bitch slutty swimsuit. Would be sluttier without the cover-up, so I think that the cover-up is a great addition. Let's see the actual 3D model. I mean, I will say this. I'm impressed. Lily, why are you impressed? I am impressed because a swimsuit like this on an actual fucking 3D object would not be easy to model. Okay? You can fall into the trap of making it fucking vacuum sealed to the body, which does not look good. It's something that looks good in 2D, but in 3D it looks bad. But the thing that I like is that there's actual contact here. It feels like the fabric has weight, and it feels like it's actually resting on her body as opposed to being glued to it. So mad props to the 3D modeling team for the cloth simulation for Manon's swimsuit, because they could have very easily made it fucking vacuum sealed to her body, and they didn't. It looks amazing. Oh, the underboob is lovely. Underboob is lovely, accessories are lovely, that fucking Gucci-inspired cover-up is amazing, but the most impressive thing about Manon's skin is the fact that the swimsuit does look like fabric. It doesn't look glued on. Good job. Amazing work. Yeah. And in action, lovely. In action, though, this is where we kind of have to have a little suspension of disbelief, because if you were moving like Manon is moving with a swimsuit like that, the tit would fly out. It would just fly out, just poop, boob, nipple. So here's where we have to suspend disbelief a little bit and believe that she's using double-sided tape. But the fact that the fucking devs and 3D modelers did not shy away from making it actually feel and look like fabric is commendable, very commendable. I really like her ass. Jesus, Manon. And like, she's all legs. That's so much cake. Like, I didn't know, like, I knew that, like, the concept art was slutty, but it looks even sluttier with volume. Because the ass. Look at that. Jesus. I'm staring. I'm looking disrespectfully and not at all respectful in the slightest. I'm sorry. But that looks really good, though, because, like, the fabric is actually digging between her legs, which is what happens when you're wearing a swimsuit, right? Seriously, I'm so fucking happy that the devs decided to fucking shy away from the easy solution, which is to fucking glue the swimsuit to the skin. Oh, I'm not being respectful in the slightest. I'm living for this. Let's say swimsuit's being held at chakra or whatever the fighting energy for Street Fighter is called. Double-sided tape in a dream. But you can suspend your disbelief a little bit, because it still looks really good. It's not stupid broken. And that was like, 'cause the one thing I do see, though, is that the saturation for some of the colors is way stronger in-game than out of it. Could be a lighting thing, but Manon's hair looked much lighter in her concept art than in the actual game iteration. Could be lighting, though. Don't quote me on that. No, it actually, I think it's a lot brighter, yeah. It's like Lazy Town pink. Yeah, the concept art was a lighter shade of pink, I think, but it's not bad anyway. Alright, let's see. Who else got a skin? It's just really pink. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a little bit lighter, but it looks good. Oh my god. I am gay. Hello! Hey, baby. Ooh, that's lovely, actually. The red flags, the parade. This one, I think, has been an excellent use of posing in the 3D model, because if you look at the way that she's standing, it's not at all neutral. It looks like it could be at a glance, but then you notice the details. She's laying on that thing all sexy, she's looking at the poison. She's standing with her hands behind her back, but not in a neutral way, in an I'm going to gank you way. She looks threatening. And the fucking swimsuit, again, it's a 1-to-1 translation. I am actually very surprised that they managed to find an actual contrast between how pale she is and the actual bandages on her body. I was expecting her to feel a little bit washed out, but no, we have nice contrast. We're not losing details. Especially in such severe lighting that they're using for these shots. She's going to poison you. Look at her. It's an incredibly fucking fun. For a summer skin, it's a very fun one. A very interesting concept, because we didn't just make a swimsuit. We took an old hospital gown and we made it into a swimsuit. And the colors and fabric texture are all there, and it's still very, very sexy, despite the fact that it's kind of unhinged. She completely nailed it, and again, we have nice contrast, because like, I thought that she was going to look washed out and you would not be able to like spot the bandage details, but no, it's right there. And she probably has the most interesting action lines out of the bunch so far. Which, believe it or not, the cut of the swimsuit helps flaunt tremendously. They did make her less pale in-game, probably to actually have some contrast, because otherwise it would have been really, really difficult to achieve, but I am willing to overlook that completely. I do genuinely love how the swimsuit frames her body. It makes her look so elegant and otherworldly and creepy. It's absolutely stunning, and every detail is there. Right down to the placement of the bandages on legs and arms. Beautiful. She's not curvy, but the fit makes it so she feels like she is. Yeah, it frames her body really nicely. She's like very lanky in body type, like no booba, barely any ass. Almost androgynous, but the framing of the actual fabric just makes her look way more feminine, which is great. It's like delicate, but also menacing, which I think is kind of like the vibe for Aki, you know? It's a great hairstyle. I do like this better than her normal mushroom hair, I'm not gonna lie. No, it's stupid mushroom hair. Eh, baby! Lovely. Cammy! So, this one, for the Street Fighter ones, it was... I like this one, but it's not, like, my favorite out of all of them. Because in the concept art, I think I didn't say this shade of pink with this amount of tan might not be the best bet, because, like, they seem really, really close in terms of, like, color saturation. If the swimsuit was a darker shade of pink, or maybe neon, it would stand out more, but I feel like her swimsuit gets kind of lost, especially if you put it next to like a white belt on the straw hat. However, with the 3D model, I am pleased to see that the pink stands out more than in the concept art, so this is a case where the 3D actually outshines the concept. I do think so. The concept art made her look a little bit washed out, but the 3D model has very nice color balancing. Very, very nice color balancing. Cat! The tan lines are there to be sexy. They're not there for like any sensical reason. I think that they're just there to be sexy. It looks really, really good in 3D. But they do have really, really big feet in Street Fighter, now that I'm looking at Cammy's feet. Like, Kingdom Hearts feet, baby. We went back to, like, the classic hairstyle for Cammy, which is long hair and double braids. Yeah. I've seen white people with spray tans that like this IRL and it's too much. They look like another minority bordering on blackface. Please don't do this. Oh, yeah, don't turn yourself into a pumpkin to look good for the summer, please. Fun fact, my dad did that once. Anyway. I do think that the tan looks much, much nicer in the 3D model than in the concept art because she doesn't look, the pink doesn't look washed out. The shoes match so nicely, the belt looks so good, and the belt no longer feels like it's stealing the show contrast-wise because her skin is balanced better. Super nice. Hat, adorable. It's a teeny tiny pink bikini, which is kind of perfect for Cammy if you think about it. I really like it because it makes her feel more like summery. But yeah, this is the case for me where the 3D trumps the concept art, definitely. Looks good in 3D and 2D, but the 3D looks better. Color-wise.
Good God, she's so buffa.
Yeah, she's actually really, really built. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, Street Fighter characters have really big hands and feet. I did know this. But Cammy's another one that, yeah, very, very nice implementation of all the details. We didn't miss anything. That's great. Mommy! This was my favorite one. This was my favorite one, and let's see if they actually got it one-to-one. And it looks like they did. So Chun-Li is one of those that, this was the one, I'm not gonna lie to you, chat, this was the one I was the most concerned about. This was the one that I was the most worried about implementing in-game, because A, it's based off a really old piece of concept art, and B, there's a lot of really fine details here, from the hair accessories, to the bangles, earrings, bracelet on the thigh, bracelet on the ankle, sandals. So I was really worried with Chun-Li that we were gonna lose a lot of those details, but so far so good. I would say that all the details are there. I would have probably gone with like a lighter shade of gold so it would pop with that blue more, but it's still noticeable, and the little belt is such a nice touch too. 50 years old, by the way. No! Gorgeous. That is criminal. Criminal intention hip cut, high cut. Christ. I am, yeah, fuck. Chun-Li. Jesus. We actually managed to keep that, like, ridiculously wide hip illusion with the incredibly high cut swimsuit. I'm so glad that they didn't change that too much. The accessories are all there. I do feel, though, and please don't hate me, chat, that the accessories, you lose a lot of the detail in this. Because they're really, it's not because they're bad, it's because these accessories have really fine detail. And when something has super, super fine detail, it's something that when you animate it, you're often not gonna spot it. Like, it's easy to spot the big details, like the patterns on the swimsuit and the little belt and the fucking thigh strap, but like, her ankle bracelet just looks like a gold bangle. And the details on the jewelry on her wrist also lose a lot of punch, mainly because you're not usually looking at them super up close, so you might not be able to spot them. I'm really happy that they're all there, but sadly, due to the nature of how fighting games work, we do lose a little bit on those finer details because you don't often get to see them. You see them in these shots when they're like up close and personal, but when you actually get to the nitty-gritty of the fighting game proper, the main thing people are going to be looking at is the swimsuit, because the finer details are going to get a little bit lost. It's still a really, really nice adaptation, and the 3D model still did excellent. And hell, if this was not a fighting game, I would give it a 10 out of 10. It's so good. It's so pretty. And her hips look gigantic. I volunteer as a victim. You're going to lose your pelvis. Did I see jiggle physics? No, these have jiggle physics. So, all in all, I think am I missing a skin? It might be.
Are you ready yet? It's go time!
Okay, no, it's just the rest of the trailer. Like, these are all gorgeous. Jesus! I didn't see it from the back! Baby got back, mama. Baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, ribs. Does the booty have jiggle physics? Yes. I had not seen how thongalicious it was from the back. Fucking Christ on a cracker. Woohoo! I love it. Look at, like, Bahonky. The back of the swimsuit is very sexy. Like, you need to have some fucking god tier level confidence to wear something like this out in public. Nalga. Wait, todas. Todas se salen de ahí, todas. Give it a moment, Louis. The back of this outfit is a lot. Chat, do your squats. Woo! I'm waiting for Yuri to get one of these. I hope that she does. Chun-Li has a great body shape, and the swimsuit only serves to enhance it because it really shows off how wide her hips are. It's great. I want that badonki to break my fucking neck. Sit on his face! You want him to delete? No, I'm good. Everyone's gonna get swimsuits eventually. Most likely, I see this game being in service for a good few years. Thank you very much for the follow! Zangief too? God, yes. Speedo, now. But it's very, very, very cool. I will say my verdict is, they nailed it! They did great! A pretty good translation overall. We lost a little bit of detail on some of these skins. Some of the 3D was better than some of the 2D. But overall, they really, really nailed it. They did a great job. Like, my fucking applause and compliments to the chefs over at Street Fighter 6. You guys made amazing work with these summer skins. I genuinely can't wait to see more, both concept art and 3D. And I do think that this was a really, really cool way to kick off the summer for Street Fighter. Honest to God, they picked a great roster for it. Everyone looks amazing in 3D and in 2D. And it's just fun. Like, it just feels very, very fun. It feels summery. It feels like a holiday. And that's what you want, chat. 9 out of 10 will love another summer season pass. I would want another one personally. I want more swimsuits, but we might not get swimsuits till next year. Still, though, very nice. Slow clap from Lily. And I will say, yeah, they did pretty good. Honestly, like, who else would I like to see? Like, Yuri would be great to see a swimsuit of, but, like, Marissa would be interesting. I definitely want to see her in a swimsuit. Sangeef needs a fucking banana hammock. Sangeef needs a banana hammock. Nothing else will make me happier other than a banana hammock, because it's perfect. Conclusion, though. The Street Fighter 6 team really knows what they're doing. They have great designers, and they have great people who do the 3D models and implement all the fucking physics engines and simulations for clothing. I will say that I'm looking forward to seeing more skins from them in the future because it's just really, really fun to watch the 2D come to life, especially when it's done so well. Because this is great 3D implementation, everything animated beautifully, and we still got most, if not all, of the details from the concept art into the final model. So hats off to the Street Fighter team. Good job, Capcom. And I think I'm going to end this segment for this today. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Which one's your favorite out of the summer skins? Like, Chun-Li's making me feel things. But I want to know what's yours. And also, yeah, let me know. Remember, if you want to fucking cool off this summer, you can go get some gamer subs with code KINKYVATION for 10% off, baby. And also, the plushie is still a thing that's happening until August 28th. So if you're going to go pick up your own pink thing, do it now. Don't hesitate. All right, YouTube over. Man, like, I was not expecting to have, like, this much fun with this segment, because I was expecting it to be fairly short, but thankfully I could come up with the examples of, like, bad 3D to 2D translations. I'm so glad that Capcom cooked for this. Like, I'm so happy Capcom cooked for this. And keep in mind, I actually have not made a Street Fighter 6 character review proper. I probably should at some point, but right now I haven't actually done it. It might be up in the roster for some point in the future, because I do like Street Fighter 6. It was a very fun game. So now we're gonna get to sit here and chat shit for 20 minutes, because, like, Jesus, I'm used to doing like one or two like fucking react segment per video. Sometimes I do a little bit more, but the Hunts one was chunky, so I need to wind down a little bit. If you do Street Fighter and that opens up the fighting game can of worms, I mean, I would definitely like to talk about Street Fighter and also maybe Guilty Gear. There's a lot of really, really good character designs out there in fighting games, because, like, the character is the selling point. Now we yap. Will you do just 6 or all the way from the first Street Fighter? I don't know yet. I could do either or both. Like, I could do just the 6 ones for now, but I also could do a deep dive the same way that I did with Darkstalkers, you know? Who's to say? Who knows? I like Alpha a lot. I've actually played Guilty Gear. I just haven't played Strive. Busy video for Lily today. Making content for Wave! Actually, like, been planning the schedule for the week. We're gonna have some fun stuff coming up for sure. I might pick up some classic games this weekend, like on Sunday. I know I normally do React content on the weekends, but I think that I have a decent chunk of videos for Wave to work with, so we can take it easy and just play some classic games. Are you competing in Evo next year? As if. I'm actually kind of shit at fighting games. I've only just learned how to play them, like, when I played Street Fighter 6. I'm not really used to them, you know? I'm invading your screen. Hello. Oh, I also want to see, like, Daddy Ryu with his fucking swimsuit on. Fuck yeah. You know who would have the best swimsuit, because it would be silly? E Honda. Feely, yeah, I'm here to invade your screen.
If you do a review of SF5, be ready for the many outfits. Chun has so many, but it's also something to see the evolution of their designs.
Yeah, like, that's why there's, like, more than one video that you can conceptualize for these things. Thank you for the super chat, Clay.
We've had 2 React segments, but what about 3rd React segment?
No.
Yes, this is me badgering to show you the cute Yu-Gi-Oh cards again. Again,
I'm
only
sorry,
if you fancy
I need
it.
to wind down a little bit. Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen, Lucy from Fairy Tail, Tales from Sonic, Toby Fox from The Baby Is You. What do these all have in common? Toby Fox? Like, type it in chat for me, and I'll look it up and I'll see if I can do something later. That's the Homestuck Pilot cast. No way! Is that literally? Oh no. Do we know when it's coming out? I actually posted like a really big fucking like resource to actually go read Homestuck for in my Discord server, because I know some of you guys might want to go check it out. I think I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh, that's okay. We're just gonna chat shit for like 20 minutes. The link is fine. Sometime this fall? Okay. So, relatively soon. Yeah, the Homestuck project is going to be really interesting to see, because, like, there's already, like, a lot of misconceptions flying around the internet about it, which is kind of funny, because, like, no, Vivzy Pop isn't directing it, she's just producing it. Toby is involved. Invader Sim is the voice director, he was in Hell of a Boss, so not too surprising. God, I actually need to watch Hell of a Boss at some point. I do need to finish Has Been Hotel at some point in my fucking lifetime. Ooh, I do want to chat shit about something. I do want to chat. Look, dude, like, I'm having so much fun with my adventures with Superman. It's so cute! Like, it's genuinely fun. Like, Clark is like, God, what a beautiful soul and man and Dorito body. I will say this. Lois Lane in that show, she grows on you, because, my God, baby girl is selfish. Dear God, she's kind of awful. Like, Lois needs to, like, learn to be a little bit less self-absorbed, but I do think that she grows on you. She's very sweet. And she genuinely cares about Clark, which is very cute. But she has some moments that made me want to physically strangle her. She could be a little much. Yeah, she needs to, like, tone the selfish back down, like, fucking 50 notches. Because she can... There's been, like, 12 instances in this show where I'm like, how the fuck have you guys not gotten fired from her bullshit? Season 2 is going to test relationship. Is that out yet? She's alluring. She looks super cute in that show. Like, I love the design. She's adorable. Very tomboy, very hips. And I like that, like, if you look at Lois and you look at Superman, they have, like, really contrasting designs, which I love. He's, like, super top-heavy. She's very bottom-heavy. Dark skin, light skin.
That's just Lois. She is like that in the comics.
Superman bagged that shit. Thank you very much for the super chat. It's kind of her character. Either she's the beginning or the top reporter. She's just my career. Lois literally shot Clark to prove that he was Superman. No, in my adventures with Superman, she literally flung herself off a roof. And I was like, dude, what if he had been, like, so annoyed at you that he didn't catch you? She's lucky that Clark is, like, a golden retriever in human form. And then he was, like, immediately catches her. But, like, any other man would have just let her fucking fall. Have you seen the movie? No, not yet. Yeah, no, Lois Lane wears the pants in their relationship, I think, mainly because by choice, Clark is passive. I think that Clark can't fucking let himself be the fucking top in that relationship because he would hurt her. Like, I have a vision for the comic that, like, she's like, go a little harder, and he's like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, and then, like, the last panel is Lois in the hospital, like, worth it. And just the x-ray of, like, a broken pelvis. In the old school 70s Superman movies, Lois also threw herself off a building. So this is just a normal thing for her. This is Tuesday. I genuinely want to, like, work with my adventures with Superman, so I've been kind of binging it. I've been binging the show so I can actually work with it, because I like the design so much. Especially how they draw Clark.
Clark is a golden retriever in the body of a Greek god with the honor code of Boy Scout.
Seriously?
And that's why we love him.
He's a goody two-shoes to a fault. Thank you for the dono. Like, Clark in this show is like, and I'm guessing he's the same in other comics, like, he's so good. He's such a good boy. Like, you just want to, like, give him head pats because he's just so nice. He's nice to a fault, genuinely. Which is why he kind of, like, really, really struggles to open up about himself, I think, around Lois, but here's the thing, she's super pushy. So, like, eventually he would have had to fess up, because she would have found out eventually regardless. Like, and she did kind of find out because she snooped a little bit. I think he should have just been honest, like, yeah, I'm Superman, what about it? But at the same time, it makes sense that Clark would want his privacy. I've just watched episode 5 of the first season, so I haven't gone past that. So far, though, I do like the dynamic between all the characters. His codename is Boy Scout. I like that she calls him Smallville. Because I never actually watched Smallville when I was younger. Which is like something similar, but I think they're in high school in Smallville. It's kind of like the origin story for Superman.
If you were to read any of the Superman comics, I highly recommend All-Star Superman.
Oh, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get into the comics. They're way too complicated for Lily. Like, they have, like, such a high fucking barrier of entry that I don't know if I could ever get into them without getting so confused. But thank you for the super chat. It starts off with him in high school. Yeah. I remember that Smallville, it was in high school, but I like that in my adventures with Superman, everyone is either fresh out of college or in college. Like, they're interns, so that means that they're younger, but they're not kids. So, like, I can very easily work with them. All-Star Superman is standalone. That's the great thing about it. Oh, smart. It's meant to just be its own thing. Oh, that's really smart. Because honestly, for someone like me who's, like, very, very new to the comics and stuff, I've tried to read them before things, and I didn't get very far. I didn't. Mainly because there were, like, plots that went into other plots that went into other plots that required me to read, like, backread, like, 50 billion comics, and I was like, I don't have time for this. Thank you for the follow. I do not have time for this. So I was like, whenever I see that something is a standalone, it immediately makes me feel better. The animated movie version of All-Star Superman is good. I should probably, like, finish the show that I'm watching right now and then try and watch the film. But, like, my favorite thing about this one is the relationship dynamic. Like, the fact that there is romance and they're being pretty open about it makes me really happy. I feel like a lot of shows nowadays have become completely sexless and romanceless too. So seeing, like, an actual romance between two characters is definitely something that makes my little pink heart fucking swell with joy. I'm so used to things just being like, we are allergic to intimacy, we are allergic to romance because a strong, independent woman don't need no man. Lois is plenty independent, but she very clearly has feelings for Clark, and it's then vice versa. So yeah, it's nice to see. What's the anime club watching right now? Today we did the summer that Hikaru died. Yeah, let me give you guys the list. So, my schedule. On Mondays, we watched The Summer That Hikaru Died and Windbreaker Season 2. The Summer That Hikaru Died has been amazing so far. Like, a great way to tackle horror in an animated medium. It's super fucking creepy, which I was not at all expecting. I'm used to things not being scary in 2D, but nope. This is what the Junji Ito anime should have been, I feel. This level of detail and like this level of like love for the horror. So far, The Summer That Hikaru Died. Also, it's hella gay, which I genuinely like. You can tell that it's like an allegory for like struggling with homosexuality, especially as a teen, which is definitely interesting. Not something you see a lot in Japan, but I appreciate it. White-haired sad boy. He's not sad at all. He's a puppy. And then we're watching Windbreaker Season 2 in the afternoons. I really like Tsubaki. They're great. The show's been really fun. I think that, like, Windbreaker's Cloverworks has been fucking blowing it out of the water with animation in the past few seasons. The choreographies for the fights are all great, and they're super fun to watch. It's just dead-ass Yakuza, though, which is, you know, fair, baller. Then on Tuesdays, we're watching Dress Up Darling Season 2. Very cute so far. Great animation. I haven't watched the new episode yet. We're gonna do that tomorrow. I will say I'm enjoying myself very, very much. I kind of wish that they would get to the relationship a little bit more, but maybe this episode they're gonna go just finally kind of fucking realize his feelings or something. Hopefully soon. And we are watching Sakamoto Days Season 2. I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed in Sakamoto Days because the first half of the season, and this isn't another season, this is just Netflix being Netflix. The first half of the season was more what I was expecting, which was a slice of life with some like fucking murder plots thrown in between. Now it's just become a shonen and I'm bored. Then on Wednesdays, we watch The Fragrant Flower That Blooms with Dignity, which is my favorite romance of the season. So far, it has a really, really high rating. It's super cute. It's a great way to show, like, teen romance, and Kaoruko's my girly for the season. You guys know this. And we are watching Call of the Night Season 2 in the afternoons. Call of the Night is a weird one. Like, the premise for Call of the Night would be so, so good if they would stop talking about how the fucking characters are middle schoolers being talked to like fucking adult vampires. Like, there's definitely a sexual undertone in the show that makes me a little bit uncomfortable, but the plot is good. So I have to kind of low-key ignore that. Then, on Thursday, we're watching Grand Blue Dreaming Season 2, which is the best fucking comedy anime I've ever fucking seen. It's amazing. Everyone is in college, everybody gets drunk, and they fucking lose their underoos, and it's so fucking funny. The limiters for high school have been removed, so I greatly appreciate Grand Blue Dreaming. I highly recommend it, by the way. If you haven't, like, seen the anime, read the manga. It's so fucking funny. And then we're watching Panty and Stalking Season 2, which, I don't like it at all, you guys. Like, I feel, and I'm gonna probably go a little bit more into detail later once the season is done. I'm trying to do my very, very best to give Panty and Stalking Season 2 a chance, but it's so bad. I'm sorry. It's really, really bad. It's like the fucking directors and writers, which surprised me because it's the same people. They completely didn't get what the spirit of the show was meant to be.
They might not say it outright, but Lois in Moz has that bi energy, especially with her admiration of Vicky Vale.
Oh yeah, she probably does. Thank you for the super chat. I will say that Panty and Stalking Season 2 so far has been a disappointment to me because the writing is so surface level. Stalking is barely in it. Literally the same jokes every episode. Every fucking episode is just we reduce the characters down to their bare bones stereotypes. And you know what the worst part is? And this is me saying this as a die-hard trigger cocksucker, okay? I am a huge fan of the studio. I have defended almost everything they've done with every single anime. There's been fucking nightly discussions about this in my house with hubby. The animation went to shit. One of my favorite things about the OG Panty and Stalking, and before anybody says, Lily, you're just biased, I'm not biased. I've been watching the old season in tandem with the new one because something felt off from like episode 3. The animation is so bare bones now. Absolutely bare bones. This feels like we're farming for TikTok clips. Like, is the animation bad? No. Is it as dynamic and as interesting as the original? Also no. So we lost a little bit of flavor on the animation. But yeah, for me the sad thing is that the animation I feel has lost a decent amount of that like trigger charm, which is weird, right? And the writing is just incredibly bare bones and like it feels like bored disappointment, not angry disappointment, bored disappointment. Like, it feels like it was made to farm TikTok reels, because before, every episode of Panty and Stocking used to have 2 segments, right? Just one 11-minute segment and another 11-minute segment. That's how they used to do kid cartoons back in the day. Now, I've seen them cram up to 3 or 4 segments per episode. And it's mini episodes that have no plot and make no sense. So yeah, I'm at this point, and the Anime Club all agrees with me, without me needing to prompt them, by the way, that if this next episode has no plot whatsoever, I'm probably gonna drop it. I'm not gonna, like, besmirch the memory of Panty and Stocking, because, like, sadly it went the way of the gimmick show. I thought we already did. No, one more chance. It gets one more chance. And the problem with gimmick shows is that when you don't know what makes your show's heart beat, you will rely on the gimmick to a fault. But like the thing with Panty and Stocking is that something happens a lot with shows that have a really strong gimmick in their first season. In the second season, the showrunners chase the gimmick so hard that you basically lose that thing that made the show so earnestly good in the first place. It feels insincere. It feels kind of disingenuous and mechanical. Like we're just like, hey, Panty's a slut, right? Panty's a bitch, right? Stocking is is like sweets, right? Like Stocking's barely in it. So yeah, like I'm kind of sad about Panty and Stocking. I was expecting more. Then on Fridays, we're watching fucking Peak, which is Dandadan season 2. The episode for last week was fire. I loved it so much. And in the afternoons, we are watching City the Animation, which is what Panty and Stocking should have been animation-wise, which is a very simple art style, ridiculous animation. Insane level of quality and of fucking movement, action, fluidity, and it's also hilarious to boot. I highly recommend it. Then Saturdays, we're doing Dr. Stone Season 4, which we're getting close to the end. This is like Minecraft on crack. I highly recommend it. Season 4, Part 2, mind you. Season 4 for Dr. Stone is going to have 36 episodes. We're in the second part of 3. And then in the afternoons, we're watching Secret of the Silent Witch. It's so cute, you guys. It's so adorable. It's precious. Like, fucking socially awkward mage. Finally making friends. I love her. And then on Sunday, we're watching what I like to call the trash shonen. It's not trash at all. It's about garbage. It's called Gachiakuta, which is basically a shonen about a boy that can use garbage to fight garbage creatures. It's very, very fun. I genuinely like it quite a bit. It has a very striking art style too. And then in the afternoons, we're watching Kaiju number 8, which is always a great time. Superhero vibes. And they have the best openings of the season because they're actually working with very different artists. So they have stuff by Aurora and One Republic, which is definitely fun and great music to listen to. I love Gachu. Yeah. Like, I call it the garbage shonen, but not because it's trash or anything. No, it's actually a pretty good show. It's because it has to do with garbage. And that's what's on the docket for the Anime Club for this season. Normally, what we would do is the binge slot, which is the assorted slot. It would be one show that we, like, pursue throughout the entirety of the season. But this season had so many different shows that we had to split it into 2. It was One Republic. Yeah, they did the ending for the OG as well. Wow, a shonen you actually like? Crazy. It hasn't gotten tropey yet. But Sakamoto Days turned into a shonen. I don't like it. Bye! Fire schedule. Thank you. Hubby actually helped me put this together. Hubby's like, you guys don't know this, but like Hubby's the curator of the Anime Club. Like, usually when it comes to picking new shows, Hubby has, like, his, like, fucking trusted sources. to be able to like see what's actually gonna pop off this season, and then he's just like, I think we should do this, so then I talk it over with the anime club. The main protagonist of Kaiju number 8 is a 30-year-old with dad bod. I think he lost the dad bod, actually. He's really slimmed down. Sakamoto is a shonen. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it wasn't gonna be a shonen. Because at first it started slice of lifey, but now it's a shonen. I think for me, Sakamoto Days have like the reverse problem of Spy Family. Spy Family is all stupid slice of life and no plot. And Sakamoto Days is all fucking plot and no, not enough stupid slice of life. I think that like you can strike a balance, but I'm guessing it's tricky. Not even funny shonen elements coming in. I'm a little bored of fucking Sakamoto. Did you watch Monogatari? Like one of my favorite rom-com animes. I watched not Ore Monogatari. Oh wait, no, that's the ogre one, right? I did watch like a season. Because when I hear Monogatari, I think of Bake Monogatari, which is a different show entirely, which I did watch the first season, which was really great. That's another gimmick show, by the way. That's another show where the writers tried to chase the gimmick way too hard in later seasons, and I just kind of lost interest. When the action comes in Spy Family, it goes hard. It does! That's why I wish they did it more. I heard the Spy Family author got barraged by fans when they tried to do more serious plot lines, like they dipped their toes in an open way after fan reaction. This happens a lot with any creative medium where the fans are vocal. That's why,
Fun fact, the mangaka for Gaki Akuta is the successor for the creator of Soul Eater.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually. That actually makes so much sense. Thank you for the super chat. Like, what was I gonna say? Unfortunately, fan involvement can often, like, be detrimental to a project's development. For example, Zenless Zone Zero had a lot of really interesting things going for it with, like, EOS and the TV segments that I really thought were unique to a gacha. But the fanbase just wanted more action combat, and they got bored with the TV segments. So they got rid of them, and now it's just like every other fucking action gacha ever. So I think that sometimes fans can really... So they can help a project, but they can also fuck with it. And apparently the Arknights gacha Endfield is having similar problems in beta, where people want it to be more like a MiHoYo game, so that base building element that they added recently, they might end up removing it, which is going to be detrimental to the fucking game in the long run, because it's just going to be another MiHoYo clone, so people are going to lose interest. Ironically, most of those fans probably don't even play the games now. Yeah. We want action and goon-bait women. Yeah, like, I think that it's okay to get some fan feedback, but not all of it. The MiHoYo virus, yep. New mangakas really don't have much of ability to push back against editor. You have to be really established to be able to do that, yes. I doubt the base building for Enfield is quite integral to the game. Yeah, but it was a cool thing that they probably are going to have to get rid of. I lost interest in Zenless after they ditched the TV segments. I kind of like lost a bit of interest when they ditched the TV segments, but then when we lost EOS, I was completely out. Like, for me, it's been kind of hard to try and get back into Zenless because I don't love the way the direction the writing has been going in. And without those interesting things like the TV segments and more MiHoYo-esque designs that I don't like, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should go back. I like Alice a lot, though. I think she looks really sweet. I also really like the panda and the red-haired Tanuki girl. She's really cute. And the tiger's really sweet, too. Like, the main reason I haven't gone back to Zenless is because I hear that the 2.0 story is a slog. Sadly, not a Tanuki. Yeah, I know, it's just her backpack, but she's so cute. The thing I dislike, though, is that every other waifu is in love with Weiss, and I'm really, really tired about it. Like, it's fun to speculate and to, like, make, like, comics and stuff about it, but when every single waifu in the game is just deadass in love with the protagonist, it gets so boring. That's why, for me, Vivian is it. I like Vivian and Weiss, and that's, like, the ship I like the best. Like, there's 3 ships in Zenless that I would be comfortable with working with in the future, even if I don't really play Zenless anymore. Vivian and Weiss, Belle and Leekon, and Seth and Jane. If there's any other like ships out there that have just as much chemistry, even if they're not like fucking proxy playable character, I like that. But Vivienne had such a strong hook for a romance with Wise that I don't think any character in the game is ever gonna be able to top it. Also, I guess Evelyn and Astra is another good one. But the problem is that Astra's also low-key into Wise. But like when everyone is into like the MC, I get kind of bored. That's a modern thing with gachas. They all need to have all the girls obsessed with the player character or fans get angry. Self-insert. It's like the classic, we can't make fans mad by choosing a pairing, which leaves no one happy and a dead-in-the-water romance scene. Yeah, it gets really boring. Like, that's why if I ever work with Zenless again in the future, I'm probably gonna try and like stick to the ships that I know I like. Those are the three ships I've seen like with the most sense. Vivienne had a really, really strong story. Vivienne has a really, really strong reason to be in love with Wise, both before they met and after. So for me, it's kind of like you're trying to follow up the strongest bit of romance you guys have ever written for this game with stuff that is not quite as striking. So for me, it's just not as interesting. Like, I saw Alice's designs, and you know me, I love a Bunui, and I immediately liked her, and I saw, like, her trailers and stuff, and then I saw a post on Twitter of people saying, like, she's so in love with Wise, and I immediately lost interest. So what you're saying is that the gacha elements are transforming Zenless into a harem fantasy? Yeah! But, like, it's a harem fantasy where Wise can't commit to anybody, which is why it's lame. Like, at some point, I think that we have to kind of take the fucking Limbus Company route and just have, like, a set cast with different skins, because it's getting to the point of being absurd. No one can meet and get that close to that many people. It's starting to get kind of, like, silly with the amount of characters. I would personally love more skins instead, but MiHoYo kind of, like, makes a living off the newest waifu, you know? It's annoying because it's just so bad. The harem trope in games get so dull sometimes. It happens a lot with gachas. Zenless 2.0 kind of went full Gooner with the designs, and when losing half of what drew me in, the fact that it felt like you were playing as a Wise Belle. Also, Alice is not into Wise. I mean, yeah, I can believe that. I think that the Wise shippers want the characters to be super into Wise, but not all of them fit that archetype. I dropped Zenless because they kept shoving story and dialogue down my throat, and combat lost its luster when I could barely use the characters I got from gachas in the story. Yeah, a lot of people have that problem too. For me, it was because like the writing kind of fell off a little bit. I might go back to it someday. The writing and I got oversaturated. They fucking shove a new waifu at me every 2 weeks. There's too many women. Like, with each waifu they drop, I lose a little bit of interest points. I genuinely wish there were more men in the game. Hi! Is there good stuff happening with Nicole? Because she's my favorite. Oh, Nicole is great, but I think that, like, the 1.0 cast has been kind of, like, low-key abandoned. Which happens in most gacha. This is not a MiHoYo problem. I think, though, like, if you're gonna make a gacha that's, like, this big, and this is just me, just spitballing. If you're gonna have a gacha that's, like, that big, I think it's best if you have the cast members interacting with each other, not just with the playable characters. They already do this in faction with Zenless, so characters that are in the same faction do interact with each other, but it would be nice if you could see them also talking to other groups in this Zenless, in the Zenless characters. Because, like, when all the interactions are about Wise and Belle, it gets kind of lackluster. They also haven't released any 4 stars since the Panda, and there's like 3 times the 5 stars. Oh yeah, there's a lot of FOMO in Zenless. I don't pull anymore. You don't need to, but there is a power creep. Oh, we're talking about Zenless. Yeah, love the game, but the characters are getting too cutesy with their character design, and their newer characters just like Yusuke and Alice. The character designs for Yusuke and Alice are fine. I actually really like those. The Mystic is the only one that I haven't liked out of 2.0 so far. I've seen a lot of people shitting on Caesar, like memes about shitting on Caesar, because thanks to power creep, I think she's completely useless now. The panda released last patch. I agree we do need more 4-stars, but the panda's not a great example. If the panda's recent, yeah, we do need more though. Sorry, we need more 4-stars, and you know what? We need more guys. I would just like to see a little bit more sausage in the Zenless soup. Just for fun. Not completely useless, but she's not as great as she used to be. Give us more proper toxic yaoi. Ugh, Hugo. I like you girls, but give me a nice suit. Yeah, I'm a bisexual menace. I love women, but I like men too. But I don't care about guys. That's the problem. Most of the fan base is not into men. It is a MiHoYo problem because, like, a lot of gachas, they appear to the Gunnar waifu gacha people, which are, most of them are men. Most of the people who really, really like the pretty girl gachas are guys, let's be honest. And MiHoYo very, very strongly caters to their fan base, because that's how they make the most hella money. It is a gacha problem in general, I agree. It's not a MiHoYo problem. Like, this is a nitpick I have for many, many gachas. Kami when Zenless makes the desert gang leader guy a Gaia unit. We had a missed opportunity. Yep. Oh, Hugo had a really fun playstyle, yeah. And now we're trying to get a girl who's just pure feet bait. Hey, grippers. Pompeii would have been awesome, but we could never have a DILF. But why not wanting men? Not just because you're into men, but because men are cool. I kind of really like the panda. Because that's not the target demographic. I think that, like, it's better for a story if you have a realistic ratio of men and women. Like, that's why I like Arc Knights. They have, like, a really, like, half and half cast, which is great. Same with, like, Limbus Company. It's, like, half and half men and women. It's more realistic that way. It's more fun. I was mad when I learned that Seed is a girl in a robot suit. People wanted the robot. But yeah, when it's all women, it starts to lose realism for me and it gets kind of boring. But yeah, Arc Knights is fun. Their cast is half and half, which is always very nice to see. I am people, I wanted that robot carnally. I know that a lot of people got upset that Seed wasn't a robot and it was just a chick in a suit that, like, drives a Segway around with her feet. Muscular men are really getting popular lately. I genuinely want to see more big dudes in video games. I was excited for a Gundam. All the robot fuckers saw and they got so excited and then no. We need way more guys, but there's way too many players that hate men and they just lose money. That's the problem. The problem is that, like, MiHoYo's chasing the money. Did you ever draw any characters from Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, at some point. I've drawn Aqua and Namine before. I think, have I also done Kairi? I think I have, yeah. Yeah, I have drawn Kingdom Hearts before. Pretty fun. I really need, like, Riku, Sora, and Kairi to get together, like, yesterday. That threesome needs to happen. Great Granddaughter has way too many female servants recently. Not that I hate it, but I wish that they would release more male servants. Which is funny because Fake Granddaughter seems to have, like, an equal player base, right?
You ever heard of the gacha known as Storga?
No, I actually haven't, but thank you for the super chat. Hold on, let me see what it looks like. Right before we end the stream. Oh, that's pretty. Is it majority women, though?
I see a tiger daddy. I see a wolf daddy. Okay. Yeah, now we're cooking. All right. That one looks cool. I think I'm gonna leave it at that for now for the streams. I have to get back to work, chat. But I love you things so much. Thank you for joining me for like a night of yapping, and I highly appreciated you guys' company. Thank you. And I will see you tomorrow. All right. Have a good one, things. Love you. Bye.